Time to get uncomfortable, I guess. Welcome officially to the studio and the podcast.
I think you should show them your eyes. You don't even look like you're looking at me. You're like looking through me.
Dude, it's all setting in.
The edibles too?
I think so. Something feels creeping.
Because did you finish this already?
No, I haven't touched that again yet.
So you've had 100.
I had the wild cherry 100 milligram
plus like half of this.
So like 150, and then I smoked a regular joint earlier, and then
A little bit of vape,
and then the dab.
the good vape, not
The good vape, yes.
not the new kid vape.
The German vape.
The
This is German vape.
I thought you were gonna say the Gen Z vape because that would have made sense.
No, the Gen Z vape is what gives you pneumonia.
Yeah.
That should do you a kill real quick.
You do.
Real fucking quick. Not fun.
So what you got in front of you there?
Oh.
Our little side quest today before the pod.
First ever podcast side quest. Impromptu keyboard purchase. After work shot to Inglewood.
That sounded like a grocery store PA announcement about to start. Will the owner of the white sedan please come to the,
Right there.
the front desk? Your lights are on.
I always wondered, I was like, who's the poor person that has to stop their groceries and go see if their car is going to start?
Right.
Like, fuck.
Like, what are you
That
supposed to
would
do?
suck.
Do you just, like, leave your car? What do you do with all your stuff if you're by yourself?
I push it to the front and go, that's my car, I'll be right back.
You know,
I suppose that's the proper thing to do.
the smart thing, I guess,
Yeah.
yeah. There's always that one employee that doesn't listen, or they'll show up and be like, gotta put this all back.
Did I tell you about the time that, it's a very similar situation, but worse. I was at Vaughn's. I got a whole cart of groceries, made it to the cash register.
Right,
Everything booped.
wallet.
No wallet.
I think you told me about
No
that.
Apple Pay. And I tell the guy, I live down the street. I will be right back. He goes, okay.
Sure, bud.
So I leave. I come back and I walk in. Him, 3 other workers. And he goes, that's the guy that forgot his wallet. And I was like, thanks. Thanks for keeping my groceries, I guess.
They were
My
just waiting
fucking
to
money.
see.
Yeah,
you'd come
see if
back.
I come back and they had to put all the shit back.
Did they take any bets, I wonder?
I don't know. That's a good
I
question.
wonder if anybody made money off of you.
I hope so.
Provide some happiness for
fun.
somebody.
Yeah. Be nice to know that I was a gambler's addict once.
I was a
Or
gambler's
addiction.
I was a gambler's choice once.
Yeah.
I was important.
They picked me.
Yeah, they picked me.
I was the winning option.
I was the winning number. I'm the Powerball now.
Me flying through the air. Which side will land up? I don't know.
It's not gonna be good either way.
No. Be like that sometimes. It was fun. 15 out of 10 wouldn't recommend, but since I had to be there, I enjoyed it.
If
It
you
was a good time.
gotta experience it, you gotta have some fun, right?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That's fair. That's
Mhm.
that's pretty good.
Speaking of pretty good, it's gonna move. It's gonna move soon.
I'm
The
waiting.
blob shape.
I'm actually like excited. I love lava lamp. You're probably gonna be staring at that for a while.
It's so fun.
It is.
Lava lamps are so fun. I love them. I've told you about how I got this one, yeah?
No.
Okay, so this one is a rare color through lava lamp. They always had stainless steel bases and tops, and then when they wanted to change from colored liquids to a clear liquid, they figured, let's do contrast and we'll paint the stainless steel black. the first run of clear liquid, they found it was difficult to make the liquid clear and keep it this proper viscosity to react properly with the wax.
Interesting.
So half of the first batch made was all defective.
Ooh.
They still put everything on market.
Interesting. You got one of the lucky ones.
I got one of the lucky ones. And there was like a couple of them that were fixed by just leaving them on for like a day or two.
Interesting.
It would just get so hot that all of the wax congealed back together, and then after that it would just stay together.
That's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, team lava lamp or team plasma ball?
Whoa. Plasma ball is interactive.
Yeah.
I might go plasma ball.
We need to get a plasma ball then.
It's fun.
Where's some space? We got space. We
I'll
got
figure
space.
it
For
out.
a plasma ball.
My first thing was hang it from the ceiling. Just leave it right here.
Just hanging right in front of everyone.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. Fun. No, just
so you get little heart attacks.
Minor torture for everyone that comes to visit.
That'd be fun.
It's required. If you want me to start the pod, you have to touch it.
You have to touch it. It's pretty fun. I could definitely do it too. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you could make it work.
And then I know I could do it. I have power running through the top too. I could do it. That's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Gonna write that down right now.
Oh, that makes sense. I was crossed up this way.
Oh, your headphones. Okay.
Yeah.
You got caught up.
Well, I didn't realize that I had put this cable
under everything. That's fair.
Be like that. But yeah, side quest to pick up this. Let's see if I'll play something off rip. Let me see. Okay. Well, that has some effects on it.
It does. Was that delay probably?
And it's bouncing between headphones.
It is, right? Oh. Interesting.
I don't know why I did. Have hit sensitivity? Weird.
Oh, it's velocity sensitive?
No, it's not. That's what I was trying to see, because remember you heard how it went like meow, like kind of loud?
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the notes clashing and I missed.
Yeah, it was.
Sick. Hey, for $60, this was a steal.
It's not bad. You got a little number pad on the side there.
Oh, I had that turned up.
Makes sense. Modulation.
And then
pitch bend, yeah.
Interesting. This is basically just a larger version of
yeah, it's all the same thing. They all do the same thing.
I don't know what any of these do though, but
get to program them all.
Fantastic.
How's the keypad feel? Like nice.
Feels really nice. I would flip it. You want to flip it?
No, it's fine. Okay. No, you're good.
It feels nice.
Nicer than the miniature one you had, the 25 key.
Yes, and I think it's because you said it has what, magnetic something?
Semi-weighted keys.
Semi-weighted, because it's nice.
Snap back,
the spring back is really nice.
Yeah.
Because on the MIDI, it's not as snappy. Yeah, this is nice. This is decent. It's funny because I was talking with Alex, and we were here, and we've always had a piano here.
Oh yeah.
And when we moved, I only had my MIDI, but it's not the same because I could only one hand. So this is like it's enough to like play.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's easier than a guitar, or not easier, because I had this discussion with Alex. And he was like, no, you could learn guitar way easier than you could learn piano. And I was like, okay, yes, that's fair. But to just like walk by and fuck around real quick, a piano is easier than a guitar.
You can literally play with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can walk by and just... Doesn't have to be anything, but you just did a thing, it was fun. You don't know what you were playing. It's just random notes, and that's it. A guitar is just like... So...
Just all open notes. You got one choice if you use one hand. There's only one option.
It's fun.
Yeah. Have you made anything yet with your keyboards?
I've made a lot of stuff. I've made a lot. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you the last thing that I made, and then we go and dive into the hammer of wars.
Ah, yes. The whole reason we are here today.
Not the whole reason, but one of. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. God damn. Edibles hit a little different. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did tell you, I was like,
Something creeping.
I'm gonna struggle a little.
Struggling. Well.
Brain feel like snail.
Brain is snail.
Brain is snail right now.
You know what that means?
No? What does that mean?
Does it mean strawberry jack or watermelon papaya?
Oh,
I've also got dreamsicle.
Let me go watermelon papaya to keep the tropical vibes with the mango.
And honey dipped tangerines.
Now that sounds like a country Springfield.
The first one, I actually bought this one with you in mind.
Oh,
because
okay.
this is the first one we tried, but it was lemon sorbet.
Oh.
Do you want to try this one again, a little cooler, so you can get more of the flavor?
I'm game. I'm game.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Full send.
Ready for that crackhead shit again?
Bro, every time I think of dabbing, I think of that one meme where it's like what weed is like, and it shows Mickey Mouse just like walking down the street, and then it says what dabbing is like, and it's just the fucking distorted Mickey.
Yeah.
That's all it like. I've also seen the other one where it just shows Mickey in front of the castle at Disneyland, and then there's the demented Mickey standing in the corner of the basement, just like.
I've seen that one.
That one's fucking creepy too. This is one of the instruments in this.
Oh.
This is a longer thing. It has it's got a little bit of an intro to it.
Okay.
I was working to see if I could create like a full song, like intro to chorus to verse to chorus, verse, bridge, then whatever, like, you know, actual song structure.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just making, because usually what I do is I make little fucking pieces that are just really cool, and that's it.
Sound design, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's mostly what I do too. Just fuck around with making cool sounds.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Go for it.
Okay. I start.
Pretty good. It's very good.
Thank you.
I like it. Now you got to export it and put it into the pod so everyone can hear it.
I was thinking that already. Yeah, I've had to do that already a couple times. Well, one time before. Pianos in Paris.
You're just like, God damn it.
It's okay. It's fun. One thing I do like is most of the time when I make this stuff, I am
Not as high
very
as you are right now, right?
sometimes, 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 yes. Sometimes I'm very drunk. Yeah, not like blackout drunk, but like I'm there.
Like, I'm not walking straight.
No, no, not at all.
That is funny.
Yeah, I'd get pulled over on my scooter, and get into the kitchen for sure. 100%. I might not make the turn. Just
Bro, you're just like, where the fuck did this guy come from? He's in my condo who's writing me a fucking ticket.
Why are you here?
Alex walks by, you're just there talking to yourself, writing yourself.
Bruh. That's a really good skit, actually. It's a fantastic skit. Have you seen the one where it's a guy and he goes up to his friend and he goes, "Hey, ¿tengo los ojos rojos? ¿Tengo los ojos rojos? No, porque dije que no voy a fumar. ¿Tengo los ojos rojos?" And then his friend actually comes up and he's like, "Oh man, I gotta take a video of him and send it to his girl because he said he wasn't gonna smoke." And he's standing there fucking like, just straight at the wall. Just, another friend comes by and sees the dude filming him, and the guy's holding up his shoe, filming the guy just fucking blasted. And it's just a vicious cycle. And then the guy, yeah, it's so good.
Bottoms
Cheers.
up.
I was a little more conscious about this one.
Tastes better.
Yes. You can... The citrus is really there.
Oh, bro's got hands.
Oh my god. We'll see how long I can keep my eyes open. Oh.
We ain't gotta drive nowhere.
That's all she wrote.
Gotta fight through it.
I think this is right, but this would be for Drake. That's A minor.
Uh-oh. Shots fired.
It's fine. Shoot at me, Drake. I totaled a Nissan. Let's go.
I totaled a Nissan. Let's go. Dude gets hit by one car. Thinks he's invincible.
You'd think it'd humble him. Oh no.
He's looking for the next one.
Gave me powers.
He's calling himself the Toadler.
The Toadler. As I flew through the air, my blood fused with the oil. Me and motors are one now. I know how to grind their gears.
Because I don't know how to drive manual.
False. That one's false.
I can drive manual. I just can't reverse. Can't reverse to save my life. Cannot reverse. That I don't know why. It just doesn't click in my brain. Like, it's the same exact thing as shifting into first gear, but I always stall.
Interesting. I learned to push start my first car forward and backwards. Sometimes I would pull out of the driveway. I would just roll it back,
I
put it
think
in
the
reverse,
edible
and
just started to
the
hit
clutch.
me.
Yeah.
I looked up and I was like, "Oh, it's very bright in here."
That's
What
the edible.
is that?
I don't know. They're random notes. I don't know why, but you have the keyboard, which is normal.
All the same
And then-
instrument, though?
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. I like that sound. It's a nice sound.
It is. That is bright synth strings on GarageBand.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to make some stuff and send it to you so you can dub over it.
I'm down. That'd be lit.
Some like, okay, just some like drum loops or something for you.
I'm down. That'd be lit. We also gotta figure out how to loop instruments into this so that we can bring more things into Uncomfortably High. We can make music on Uncomfortably High. That'd be fun.
Yeah. The issue with this guy is that because it doesn't have onboard sounds, we have to pull audio from the actual computer. So we would probably have to have another computer recording podcast.
So, and then one strictly recording sound.
And no, one creating sound, and you would have that one actually running into your audio interface to be recorded.
Into this.
Yeah. So you would connect this computer's speaker out to your audio interface.
I don't think I understand. I know the words you said. That I know. I definitely know.
I'm struggling. I think I said it right. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely know the words you said.
They were words. And
they'll make sense at a later time.
And they were in an order.
That did make sense.
I believe should have made sense. Yes. Oh, this is bad.
Warhammer.
Yes. Are my eyes red?
Not to me, man.
yours are pretty fucking. Yours are closed.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Warhammer.
You and when you know when
you could fly.
No, you expressed an interest in Warhammer.
Yes.
Which you. How long have I been doing it now? 3-4 years that I've been occasionally sending you guys pictures of little overly priced pieces of plastic that I hate occasionally.
Yeah, about 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. So I did my best to try and get everything that I could, because dude, it is a lot of information.
Apparently it's its whole own world.
I was very surprised. You know, like, I've been exploring the lore now for years, and it's one of those things where I'm sure you've done it before, where you open one tab, you start reading on something, and then you're just like, what the fuck is that? Click on it, new tab, start reading. Ooh, I don't know what any of these things are. Tab. Start reading.
Rabbit hole grows.
And then you just grow. Dude, it's bad. Like, it is such a dense topic that, like, even the explanations just have more words that you need to look up. Like, it is very difficult to try and condense it down into.
Well, the other day you said you had part of an outline done, and you said it was what, like, you looked down and you realized you were already at 500 words.
I was at 500 words, and I hadn't even just started discussing anything. My original intent was to kind of go through like a chronological, like basically just go through the timeline, millennia by millennia, because that's kind of how everything's written. Because 40,000's the 41st millennia, in very far in the future, 38,000 years. Yeah, we're still around. 38,000 years from now. Can you believe it?
That'd be nice. That'd be fun. Hopefully they're still making music. That'd be cool. Music and movies. That'd be nice. But it probably doesn't exist in this world.
It does.
Interesting.
But not in the way that you would hope. Because everything is very... It's a very... It's very religious. Everything is very religious.
That's right.
And very propaganda. I showed you some of the intro videos, and basically the whole shtick of Warhammer is that it's just constantly at war. The what's called the Imperium of Man,
Mm-hmm.
which is basically the I hate to say it like the good guys, because
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing about Warhammer is there are no good guys.
Yeah.
Everyone,
They just have their
everyone,
own beliefs.
everyone just kind of does shitty stuff because they have to. Well, they think they have to. It's the only way things work. Like for the biggest example would be, and I would like to point out that my new outline that I did is not finished. I didn't have time to finish it because I am broken and I can't prioritize time right, and I like to procrastinate.
Hey, man. It makes us better.
So, literally on our side quest, I was
That is true.
furiously typing away.
It was, I'm not gonna lie, I continuously thought to myself, it's quite surprising. I was like, the skill to be able to sit there in a truck that is moving on the highway, typing, and you would not look sometimes and you type, which is insane.
Yeah, practice.
And no motion sickness.
No, lots of practice. Yeah, used to always be like having my face in like a Game Boy when I was younger or whatever.
Interesting.
But or reading.
Yeah.
But the outline is almost 2,700 words, and I
Jeez.
basically just did it the way that you or I would learn something, where you just you start and you
Yeah.
kind of just go through the rabbit hole. So, I guess one of the biggest examples of like the shitty things that have to be done is the Emperor of Man was mortally wounded during the Horus Heresy in the, I guess, the 30th millennia, 30K, around that time. So he's functionally dead. His body is essentially decaying. He's a skeleton at this point, but his mind is still alive. His body is kept functioning despite its advanced decay and all that, by what's called the Golden Throne. And his mind is kept alive through the sacrifice of thousands of humans every single day. So it's like, he's doing a good thing. He powers what's called the Astronomicon, and it essentially functions as sort of like a psychic lighthouse that allows the Imperium ships to achieve faster than light travel. The issue with that is they use what's called a warp drive, and they have to literally travel through another dimension called the warp or the Sea of Souls, which is essentially just a psychic reflection of our universe.
Okay.
Yeah. Issue is it's very dangerous to go into there. You have these human mutants that are called navigators, which, again, you'll see a lot of religious and spiritual references in this universe. Navigators literally have what's called a third eye that allows them to see into the warp and see the Astronomicon and guide the ship properly, essentially. So that's why the Emperor is killing 1,000 people a day. There are other psychers. He uses their life energy, their power, essentially, to keep the Astronomicon lit every single day. And it's kind of nuts to think about. 1,000 people a day, every day.
Genocide for one.
Yeah. But it's like, it's nothing when you think about the actual wars that they go through, because everyone that comes across Warhammer knows the Space Marines, The thing is, since the Horus Heresy, they've been structured in such a way that each Space Marine Legion has been broken up into chapters, and each chapter only has 1,000 Space Marines. That's it. That's all there. Each chapter only has 1,000 Space Marines. They're only allowed to have that for safety reasons because of the Horus Heresy when they had these legions of. You having trouble? You good?
It's just wild.
You look like fucking Popeye right now.
I am good. Yes.
Yeah.
Like the divers. I am okay.
Yeah. The legions were, able to revolt relatively easily because of how many there were. Basically, in reality, the Space Marines are Adeptus Astartes, as they're known in High Gothic, which is the language that the upper echelons of the Imperium speak.
Interesting.
It's a really annoying language.
Pretentious?
It is. Like, Imperium of Man, Adeptus Astartes is what the Space Marines are called. You've got, like, the Adeptus Custodes, the Astra Militarum, the Adeptus Mechanicus, the Officio Perfectus, the Officio Assassinorum. Can you guess what they do?
Official assassins.
Pretty much. Adeptus Ministorum, Adeptus Sororitas. Yeah, it fucking sucks trying to get through some of this sometimes. It's because it's like, I can kind of figure out what that means, but I still got to click on this link too because I'm not really sure. It's insane. But
and this is a game.
Yes, it is a table. It started as a tabletop miniature war game. The first rulebook actually was released in September of 1987.
God damn. What came first, this or Dungeons and Dragons?
Ooh, that's a great question that I'm not 100% sure. I think they were relatively around the same time, but I think D&D might have been first. I think they might have been like 83 or 85.
Only like a couple years, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't a huge difference, but I think it was D&D. The most recent Warhammer Rulebook edition was released in June of last year, so almost a year ago.
Damn. That's wild.
Yeah, it's still
continuous updates.
It's still very, very large. They still do like competitive tournaments where you can enter and play.
That's nuts.
It is. And everyone, that's the crazy part, is that everyone you see, they've either painted all of those models themselves or they've possibly paid somebody to do it. But it's a lot of time. I mean, for myself, like, I've been painting for 3 years, and I think I did the math, and I told you guys it ended up being like one miniature a week, which is like maybe an hour or two after work, and maybe focusing on it for a few hours on the weekend. But I think I had somewhere like 170 fully painted models at this point.
Damn. How many do you need to play a game?
Depends on the game. So I'm not super schooled on this aspect because I haven't played yet.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to people. It's just not just that, but it's something that you gotta plan for. Like,
yeah,
it's playing like a larger game,
games.
3-4ish hours maybe.
Yeah.
Shorter games maybe a couple of hours, but it's still a time commitment.
It's like similar to playing Settlers of Catan.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like any other tabletop game.
It takes time.
Fucking Monopoly.
Monopoly can fucking go,
dude. Yeah, no. Yeah, Monopoly's stupid. But yeah, it's something. There are there's another like rule set that Warhammer has called Armageddon.
Okay.
And those games can take 12, 14,
Jesus,
16 hours. Days sometimes. But it depends. Like, each model is assigned a point value. It's like, it's worth this many points because of how strong it is, and then you can change special weapons and stuff like that. And they cost more points and stuff like that. So it just depends on the size of the game you want to play, as well as like the army. Because some armies are more like elite based, where they have less models altogether, but each model itself is more powerful. Um, and then you have armies that are more uh, like like the Astra Militarum from the Imperium Man. Um, they essentially are like swarm armies where you need to have lots and lots and lots of little models, and you only have a few major models. Um, that is one of the things I was gonna say is 1,000 people sounds like a lot until you realize that when they go to war, their casualties range in the millions, tens of millions, every single day that they're at war. Yeah, millions and millions of people just thrown into the meat grinder, because that's just the only way they really can win, because the other races that are kind of aligned against humankind are generally a lot more powerful and a lot more dangerous.
Where are they fighting?
Everywhere.
Like universally on every planet.
Everywhere that there's... Yeah, it's thousands of planets at a time.
And then it's just the same people fighting against each other.
Yeah, there's a few different...
Or like a couple different factions.
A few different species. Yeah, like there's the Imperium Man, humankind. There's a couple of accepted species of, like mutants that are allowed, but because everything is so religious and dogmatic, they generally don't like aliens or heretics. They like to burn heretics a lot. Yeah, so they don't really... Mutants is double tipping. You little chaser. It's getting warm, huh?
It's getting a little warm.
Getting a little doo doo.
A little bit.
Gotta pound it.
All right, on the next one. a little break. A little breaky poo.
Yeah, there's a few different species out there that like the... Oh, he's going down.
Very well could.
You've got like one of my favorite. Oh, tickle. I'm good. I am very stoned. I'm becoming aware of how very stoned I am.
M snail.
Snail?
M snail.
Like a garden snail.
Yes.
Like Jerry.
I'm M Jerry.
You know. No, it's Gary.
Oh. Oops.
What is happening? Oh, yeah, I think that means it's time for another one. Right? That's how that works?
Suppose so.
That's fair.
I suppose so.
I'm scared now.
I mean, I would try.
I could do... You have Grinder?
The cute one. Little wooden nails. And then I've got papers and a roller.
Nah.
Oh, how about that?
You want to
sure
grind a little bit of that...
We'll christen the synth.
Ooh.
How about that?
Do that.
Thank you.
And then... Oh.
This will be quite the experience now. All right.
Just
remember to do it gently.
Leave like a little lip on that, and I'll put some of the good stuff in there.
Ooh, gotcha. I see. Doesn't have the most space. Okay.
Yeah. No.
I now see how much I need to be working with.
Yeah, you You know that flower. That flower is dangerous.
Yes.
Um,
Hold on. Let me clear this. Out. I'm listening.
but my what was I saying? One of my personal favorite, what they're called Xenos aliens, Xenos species.
Sick.
One of my favorite would be they're called the Tyranids. They're one of what I would call the swarm armies. A lot of little monsters and
Those are the big green dudes that you've been doing.
no, that is a legion of traitor space marines.
Interesting. Okay.
Also, that they're more of an elite army.
Okay. So there's different tiers.
Not really tiers. Like I mean, there's not as many models. Like you have less selection. There's not like you're not like swarming the field with a bunch of models. You have more powerful models that do more damage each, take more hits each, so you have less of them. But stuff like that, yeah.
Okay.
Tyranids are interesting. I think they're interesting because they're... Ooh, smell good? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh. Ooh, ooh. There's your ooh, ooh. Go. Let them hear it.
Ew.
There you go. Dude, that smells amazing.
That's good.
That's insane. It's some strawberry cough from Stizzy, little infused.
You know what it smells like? It smells like the Winco sour belts. The strawberry sour belts from Winco.
You're gonna have to bring some so I can smell them.
They're so good, dude. It's literally my favorite candy.
Would you like a sour candy?
No. Just but no. Oh, you're right. Thank you.
I saw them.
I mean, they're here for a reason.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a Stizzy 40s infused, good stuff.
I mean,
strawberry cough. It's very nice.
How long do you think before they invent a way to transpose smell electronically?
Like smell-o-vision.
Yes.
There was, I think it was a Linus Tech Tips video they did where some company did make some device where you literally like put this little like it looks like a speaker bar almost, but it's got these little like it's literally like little vials of essential oils that, depending on what the special videos that they have that work with it are programmed, it'll release certain scents to allow you to like experience the video. But like what you're describing, I don't know. It'd be really difficult. Maybe with Neuralink or something similar.
True. Neuralink would.
Did you see that the dude that does that, the one person that does have it is having a lot of issues with it though?
Yes.
A lot of the fibers have retracted. He said, is what I believe.
Interesting.
Said. Yeah. So he's having trouble using it and whatnot. But yeah, it's pretty interesting.
This is insane. Maybe we're just really fucking high, and that's why it smells like that.
You think so?
I don't know. We don't have a sober person around.
Alex.
We need an adult.
Eric's mom.
That's true.
Nah, it smells amazing. Fuck you.
It does smell so good. Well, I said it because I'm working with it, and it's like...
Getting a little
contact
high. These probably smell amazing, too.
I bet.
Pink acai and Blue Dream.
Oh. That's
And then we are adding...
a personal favorite.
A little bit... Yes, mine as well. A little bit of a Stizzy Strawberry Blonde live rosin batter on top.
Delicious.
Yep, I got these both specifically with Party Foul in mind. Luckily, they don't care. little ASMR for you guys.
True. Should
No.
No? No ASMR?
No. No, thank you.
You don't want to have an ASMR segment?
I don't want to have a boner with you in the room, dude.
That's
Weird.
fair.
That's fair, he says. Ooh, I forgot about this.
Same.
Says
I was
he-
like, what is this yellow?
Says he wants gummies, eats a churro instead.
Well, I fucking ate a bag of gummies the other day, and I polished one off before we left. So
That's fair. Not the same, but fair.
I mean, if I sit here and keep eating gummies, then
Okay.
I only ate gummies.
You're gonna become gummy.
Fact.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bo, calm down. That's literally what that sounded like. The way you keyed it earlier.
Interesting.
There you go. It sounds like Bo Burnham's song. Straight up. And then we'll pull out that little.
I will learn to play piano better.
I kind of want to take lessons. I feel like I need somebody to teach me for me to properly learn. It's going to be difficult for me to learn. My ADHD ass can't sit there.
I just figured I'll figure it out over time.
True. What was I talking about? Ah, yes. Not this.
Different factions.
Ah, yes, Tyranids.
Mm-hmm.
They are actually a collection of genetically engineered bioforms, is what they're referred to as. They're not technically like a individual organisms. They're all controlled by a single hive mind, basically, and they are probably one of the biggest threats in the Imperium, simply because of how effective they are at essentially all they care about is consuming biomass. So they'll land on a planet and literally strip it to the... Why are you flipping me off? I'm gonna cry.
I think I might have something in my eye.
An eyelash?
Low key, a bug.
Oh no.
It feels like it moves.
Eyelash.
Eyelash.
Yep.
Better
Big-
than a fucking bug.
Big ass eyelash.
Well,
Do we need to take a break so you can go deal with that?
I don't know if I know right now.
Oh, my boy struggling. Do the pug. I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. So good though. That's wild.
I think it's picking up from that. Yeah. I wonder what's in there.
It is a that metal coil. Remember it's a very thin sheet of metal, and when it heats up, it actually starts to vibrate. Sorry.
Ooh, must have gotten real hot in here.
What?
I said, ooh, it must have gotten real hot in here. Everything started vibrating. No diddy. Feels bad, man. Gets aggressively high, catches eyelash.
The man's coming for us.
I'd like to talk to your president.
Oh, I would not hit the button. Unless you want to die. Oh, I forgot what the name of the podcast is. Sorry.
Nothing happened. Interesting.
You get some. A little bit of...
Nothing happened, or maybe it happened too good. Because I've said that before with that, and then I was a lot higher than I intended to be. See, this is what I mean. Like, I wish I knew just what the sounds were enough on the board so I could go dun dun dun. Jesus, dude. Okay.
Holy shit. Everyone just gotta listen to the... Now lift it. Goodbye. I fucking love this thing, dude. It's nuts.
Why is there so much smoke? Why is there so much? Like,
bro, there was wax in there, homie.
oh, god damn it. Okay, well, I guess I'll finish this too now.
Oh no.
Well,
bottoms up. Oh lottie. That is 200 milligrams in edibles for Eric.
Got it.
What was that even a word?
I got it.
Oh,
Got it.
oh.
I got it. There's no
your
problems.
teeth melting.
It's no problems.
Can't
I've
talk.
got it.
Teeth melting. Help.
I'm British. It's fine. It's no problems. I've got it.
That
It's
is
fine.
that
No
is what
problems.
Eric claims he feels when he drinks that beverage.
No problems.
What was it? The St. Ides something mango peach something
Maui mango.
Maui mango. Yeah. Apparently it makes him a little bit gummy.
It made my teeth feel like they were vibrating and melting. That's how I would describe it.
It's interesting.
My top teeth were going down.
The only thing that's ever made me feel like that is mushrooms, and I literally felt like I was melting into the bed that I was laying on. Like I felt like I physically could not get up because I would just like become one with bed, not couch, with bed. Happened on the couch
See?
another time.
Nice. The one time I did feel like I was melting into, it was a car seat, actually. I was parked, and I was smoking an indica blunt.
Ooh.
And
Heavy.
I predominantly smoked sativa, and I felt like a bag full of sand, and I would just hang to whatever direction I was moving. I could like really feel gravity.
Just goosey, loosey,
Mm-hmm.
loosey goosey, goosey loosey.
I was very goosey and I was very loosey. They're so good.
These are very juicy.
They're so good.
Dude, I
Honestly, better fresher, but they're so good.
fucking love churros. We were just
They're
talking
so
about
good.
this too. Probably very easy to make at home,
Mm-hmm.
but
It's a lot of work.
a lot of work for a very quick snack.
It is. It's not the healthiest either.
Neither is
I see them as dessert.
smoking, but who cares, right?
That's also fair. That is a fair point. You make a great point there. That was the water bottle expanding. That is what that was.
I saw that cup, and that was just my first. I was like, gunshot.
Hey, shout out to Ruben for that cup. That was I forget where he went, but he got me a mug with the gun for a handle.
Sick. I'm gonna have to be here to sit on his podcast because I kind of want to hear about
Down.
about
Down. You have to ask him though. Put him down.
The piratas.
Yeah. One Piece.
Do it right now.
Go for it.
Some more ASMR for you guys.
The real ASMR is up here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't actually watch ASMR.
Neither do I, but I know what it is.
So do I, unfortunately.
So
We should do this for a podcast one day. Remember I was
ASMR?
telling you? No. Remember I was telling you how you can tell just by looking at the thumbnail on YouTube which ASMR artist most definitely has an OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's very easy. It's very easy. You can also play that game on Instagram's Explore page.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's very easy. You can go which influencers and OF. Look at the way they dress and the type of content they're putting out. It's very easy. The posing.
Really?
It's very easy.
Interesting.
Yeah. The only ones where it's like literally a 50-50 is the gym. Because if it's a fitness influencer that doesn't have an OF, but she's known for her booty programs, like she's going to be showing off her butt. But, no pun intended.
No lie.
All puns intended.
That shit was yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy.
I don't even remember what you were trying to say.
But
Oh, yeah. That's all you remember.
Other fitness influencers.
Oh, it happened. Can you, if you remember, can you put a countdown, like a timer for how long it took to notice from when it actually first moved?
Yeah, I'm sure I can figure it out. It can't be too hard.
No, I'm not saying it's hard, but I'm saying if you remember.
Oh, I mean now I will. There's no way I can't. So,
Well, yeah.
So,
But
yeah,
I know you. You'll hear this and be like, "Oh yeah, I got to do that," and then get distracted and forget.
that's not true. That's not true.
I was just trying to make eyes at you because I was putting chapstick on.
Oh. Dun dun dun.
Immediately just gets defensive because I tilt my head, bro. What the fuck? I don't know what that was. I was just like,
I don't know.
my head feels heavy. Okay.
I feel it. Literally.
My neck don't work.
I just try. I figured I would just stiffen it. I would just stiff it. Just keep it back stiff. You'll be fine. Side to side, good. That's fine. Fitness influencers, OFs, booty posing.
I'm supposed to be texting.
Same. Yes, they have this very similar poses. So that niche I would say is like 50-50. But besides that, everything else, like if you're posing showing predominantly your butt, there's a good chance you're gonna be showing more.
That's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
It's unfortunate. I have no idea.
What were we talking about, bro? That train of thought got away from me. I'm not gonna lie. How did we get here? That's always. I'm not even gonna bother. Max Verstappen. Sorry. I heard. I heard the melody in your humming.
That's very fair. That very well could have happened. I know I said you could do the same thing on Instagram.
Yes. Yeah.
What else were we on?
It was
Prior.
ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah.
ASMR. It's interesting.
Well, some of my friends like to do ASMR in the mic just because they like it. They're like, oh my god, it sounds so crisp. So they'll open up a can.
Crispy. Oh, that do sound kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
So you're actually supposed to be closer to it. Yeah, pretty much. It's supposed to be like a fist away.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So
like
you could pull it a little bit closer to you and straighten it out a bit.
Okay. Like
right there.
Like
it
a
should
radio
sound
host.
Yeah, it should sound like you're in your own head.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Unfortunately, that's how it's supposed to be.
I know. Just if you got 4 GoPros though.
That is true. If I had 4 GoPros, it would make it a lot better. If I had 4 GoPros, it would indeed make it a lot better.
I hope that becomes a running joke on the podcast.
I mean,
you need to keep it going.
It be what it be.
Just tell everyone off pod.
You have a very, very large stage.
Yeah,
it's very large.
Well, we have to let all the staff know.
True. I have 3 Jamies.
What?
I have 3 Jamies.
3 Jamies.
Oh, Joe Rogan has a Jamie. That's his producer. He only has 1. I have 3. Yeah, that's the joke.
I don't.
You don't watch Rogan.
I don't watch any podcasts.
So that's the running joke that everybody gives me. They're like, "Hey, come on, pull it up." They're like, the only thing you're missing is like having somebody that actually runs things for you and just takes care of like fact checking and.
I'm just waiting.
That is true.
I need an internet connection and I'm good. I could literally sit right there.
And we need 4 GoPros.
Yeah, you can have 4 GoPros around me.
You can have the sofa.
Yeah, I was just saying. You guys could be doing whatever. I'll just be all curled up.
How funny.
In my little onesie or some bullshit. We'll
okay.
Embroider a onesie for me for the pod.
Okay. All right.
Fuck.
If you're down, I'm doing car talks with the homies next Friday.
Car talk. Okay.
So if you want to sit in on that, that'd be fun. And then, well, they're going to ask you to push it up because now they have it, or they would have it. So if you're down, that would be a fun time to try.
I'm down.
I could figure out that stand. And then you have like a little laptop stand.
Where you guys literally do it in vehicle?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just moving it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now it's just labeled. Be what it be. It's
That's
unfortunate,
fair.
but, you kind of can't drink in the car. It's illegal.
You can.
You can, but you shouldn't.
We do a lot of things we shouldn't.
That's true. That is true. Like taking left turns when you're not supposed to. Be like that.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Traffic violations. Let's do it.
True. I think that's the most commonly done thing. Or broken law, I guess.
Yeah.
By people.
Yeah. I think I've told you there was this... see, this is... I need internet.
I'm pretty sure I could figure it out.
Just get a repeater.
That's what I was thinking.
A little Peter.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a book.
My mind went to do.
The book said it was written by I think a lawyer or something like that, a DA, I don't remember. But they said that the way that American laws are written, that the average American breaks about 3 laws every single day. So the laws are basically set up for you to fail. Kind of stupid if you think about it.
What are the 3 most commonly broken laws?
I don't know. I can't.
That's what we would need to know.
I can't
in
tell you.
That. I know. Okay. Problems shall be solved and things will be figured out.
I don't have unlimited hotspot. We talked about this.
That's true. Just talk about this. We should talk about this.
Today, I believe, right?
If it wasn't today, it was yesterday.
Brought it full circle.
Time melts.
Yeah?
Time does melt. For me, it does.
Yeah, I think that's an ADHD thing.
I think it's a...
Jesus Christ, dude. Your eyes match your hat hook.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you should selfie with the camera.
Classic. All right, bet. Classic classic Eric Daniel selfie, and then I'll let you shoot one. Or not I'll have you shoot one. Or more so, may you please shoot one. That is the correct way.
Working his way, but he got there.
Yeah, I had to cycle through what brain has in there.
You just firing whatever was in the chamber. You got to the right one eventually.
They were all loaded, wrong order, but.
I literally could see that revolver barrel, the chamber spinning in your brain. As you said, each word, each sentence.
God damn. That's not even this. I can't even like try and look normal because then it looks wrong.
No, it looks fine actually.
No,
like
if I go like this, like. Because this is what it looks like, or this is
okay. No, that's
like to like open my eyes.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm like, nah. Hold on, let me see.
Oh fuck.
Trying to make sure I focus real quick.
Focus.
Testing the skills, dude. It does match the fish hook. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, it's you feeling those 200 millis and those 2 dabs, and.
I'm definitely feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I do not appreciate, but I do at the same time.
I couldn't hold it long enough.
Oh, that's good.
It's perfect, accurate representation.
All right, ready? There you go.
Oh,
it go bye-bye.
Yeah, it went bye-bye. So it saw straight finger. That makes perfect sense.
Did you see the first one? You're just like,
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? Yes, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, man. That's
Big
fantastic.
fan. Big fan.
Why is that one now also Bo Burnham?
Probably used something similar.
Very fair.
Warhammer.
I'm very,
I agree.
very, very.
Damn it, I agreed too soon. I was like, he could change it at any second now. I was like, it should have came out already.
Very gay.
God damn it.
Me
I was
too.
like, fuck.
I knew it.
Yeah, right. Rainbow flag.
I mean, you're wearing pink.
I love pink.
Pink is a great.
It's such a good color.
So
vibrant.
Nice. It can
That's
be.
why I like this. I like the vibrancy.
I like the highlighter pink. Like like that obnoxious, almost purpley.
Yes. I think I had a
I think we have one at the shop.
I
think we do. It's a really nice color though.
So I know I have neon dry erase markers.
Oh, I actually think I saw a sweater at one of the vendor booths at the what was it? The Expressions Expo?
Impressions
Expo. Yeah. There's some nice colors there. But yes. Warhammer. Tyranids. Tyranids are
hominids?
Genetically engineered bioforms that like to eat and go nom nom nom. They literally strip a planet to the bedrock and then they fuck off. To the next one.
For why? Just because?
Just what they do. That's what the hive mind does.
Okay.
It just wants to go. It's hungry. It wants to eat everything.
Okay, so good.
It wants to.
Whose baby?
Whose baby?
Mm-hmm.
Whose baby? Like the driver?
I suppose that's one way to put it. Yeah. Who is mind of hive, or who has birthed the mind that is hive?
So, it's not really known, because it technically, the Tyranids are from another galaxy.
Intriguing.
Literally from The
That makes sense with your shirt. I don't know if that was intentional
it
or
was not. I just
Hmm.
really like the shirt. I got it.
Pun intended.
Got it when I moved up north.
Makes sense. You can see the sky real nice up north.
It's very comfy.
It looks like a nice shirt.
It's very
Oversized. It's good.
It's very expensive.
Good cut. Really?
Yeah, I paid way too much for it.
How much?
It was like $30 when I first got it. It was a little bit darker. It is a little bit faded, but it was already like bleach black, like that bleach color style. Yeah.
It's not a bad. Honestly, $30 for that shirt. Where'd you buy it?
It was literally in the redwood, like the redwood forests. It was like some like
Gift shop.
gift shop up there. Yeah.
Love it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fair price.
I would love to go back. I want to go. I lived up there for a bit, but yeah, I'd love to go back. This is my memento.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You'll go back.
But they're literally from beyond that. That if I can't show you, but there's a part of the Milky Way where there's like literally nothing, where there's no stars. It's just like a void. That's kind of where they were first spotted coming from. Yeah.
Okay.
But that was where they came from. So, not much is known about them all together.
So mine could be in different galaxy.
Yeah, there's
How does it
currently
rhyme?
9 hive fleets.
Okay.
That are known to not have been contained or destroyed yet. The issue and like the core reason that they're one of the greatest threats is because it's believed that these remaining 9 fleets and the original ones that were destroyed, basically they're just like the vanguard, like they're the feelers of the main invasion force. So it's gonna be a lot worse when whatever is coming shows up. And you can kind of see that recently. Games Workshop, the ones that actually make the plastic models and the base canon lore, I guess you would call it, like what's considered acceptable. They've released new models for Tyranids, so it's like the Tyranids constantly evolving to threats. So, like the hive mind will literally create new species of bioform to deal with specific threats and stuff like that. So it's they don't really know if they're just cropping up randomly, but it's more believed that these are new like reinforcements showing up. So they believe it's going to be a lot worse because some of this stuff is pretty crazy. Yeah, they like you can't really beat them. You kill them. You kill their like drones, their troops, their sergeants and generals or whatever. They don't care. They're a hive mind. Each one that dies is just picked back up, broken back down, and built back up into another life form. And all of your dead, that all of your friends that you leave behind, that you have to after falling back, from your trenches or your positions or whatever, they're also taken, broken down, turned into new life forms to attack you. And so it's not
It's
really
pretty sick.
something you can win. There's actually another species. There's a funny interaction with them called the orcs, and they're exactly what you think. They're big green monsters, like in fucking
Lord of the Rings.
World of War,
Oh,
World of Warcraft, and stuff like that.
Different
So,
orcs. Shrek orcs.
Shrunk, yeah,
Shrunk.
it's a non-copyrighted Shrek. Shrunk.
Shrunk.
Infringement free
Funny.
shrunk.
Infringement free shrunk. That's so funny, dude.
So the orcs are one of the most ancient species, and they're like a hyper violent humanoid species of aliens, essentially. But they are essentially considered to be like endemic at this point. Like there's no way to get rid of them. The orcs function very similar to fungus. So they reproduce through spores.
Okay.
So once they make planetfall on a planet, that planet is essentially considered lost, because even if you kill all of the living orcs, those spores will fall into the soil, will literally like sink into the soil and gestate over decades sometimes, and then you just have orcs popping up randomly. So they'll literally do what's called a exterminatus order, and they'll either drop what are called virus bombs to kill everything on the planet, or they might just blow it to bedrock, or drop special bombs that strip the atmosphere away. Just crazy shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But the Imperium thought it would be a great idea to take the orcs, who are, like I said, a super hyper violent species that's constantly at war, and literally just because they love it. Like, that's what they crave, what they were basically designed for. They're another genetically created species by an ancient race of homies checking it out, Warhammer too. But that's basically what they're made for. The more they fight, the more they kill, and they war, the stronger the orcs get. They evolve, basically. Imperium thought it would be a great idea to throw them at a hive fleet.
Okay.
So this meat grinder is going on, and both sides are literally just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, because it's,
just feeding each other.
Exactly. All that biomass just keeps popping up because the orcs are under threat. Those spores are like going through rapid gestation, popping up, making new troops, and just being eaten, creating new orcs, feeding and fueling the Tyranids. And then all this fighting is creating like these crazy war bosses out of these orcs that are just super dangerous, and it's like a self-perpetuating cycle. Imperium Man's like, we fucked up on that one a little bit. Oops.
Yeah.
But it's pretty wild, because they literally, they're like fungus. Like, you shoot them, they don't have blood, they don't have organs. They're like fibrous and
interesting.
Yeah, so they're difficult.
Almost robotic.
Yeah. They're difficult to kill, literally standing like 8-9 feet tall. The big boys.
Oh. Good, dude.
Yeah. So imagine
You're fucked.
Imagine being a human trying to fight that.
That's why they give you the suits.
You don't get a suit.
You get a suit?
If you're Astra Militarum, it's just me and you with our armor,
we're fucked,
little ballistic
bro.
armor.
No, we're fucked.
With our las rifles, essentially a fucking super powered laser. You're fine.
Okay.
You could shoot a human with them and kill them in one shot, but an orc,
well,
especially one of the bigger orcs, I think they're called boys with a Z, Boyz. That's how they speak. They speak.
lit.
They in all of the games and in like the audiobooks and stuff. The setting is very like British, UK,
sick,
all the voices, but the orcs
back in the day.
The orcs speak with a Cockney accent.
Interesting.
It's
I don't know the difference.
It's that really like the very ugly accent.
Well, fucking like, all day been cringy, you fucking owe me some money.
Basically,
like deep cavern-y, like that.
Yeah.
Oh no shit. That's funny.
Yeah. So they're it's fucking funny, but yeah, they're pretty crazy. Those are I think they're like the fun species, Orcs, they're just having fun, basically. They're just having a good time.
They're just fucking shit up. It's cool.
Yeah, they're just having fun.
Just out here having fun.
And you got the
Dog does that.
Tyranids. They're not. They're just like insects. They're not necessarily malicious. I think it's just what they were made for. So it's what they're gonna do. So you can't. I can't really hate them. I just think they're interesting. But orcs, I think, are fun. You've got another alien species, or Xenos, is the Tau.
How?
They're another humanoid species. They're pretty similar in physical prowess to like a human.
Okay.
They're pretty evenly matched, but they do have extremely advanced technology compared to what we do. Um, like their troops, their basic troops are using like railguns, like as their primary weapon compared to like our las rifles. So not
So we're gonna die.
not necessarily fair. Um, yeah, but it's interesting because they have like a caste system. There's like I think there's like the water caste, the fire caste, the earth caste, the air caste, and then they have like
They're benders.
yeah, they are little robots from the Futurama.
Shit, double benders.
And
I was thinking like the Avatar.
oh, I know. That's what I did. They're led
That's wild.
by the ethereal caste, so they have this again a pseudo religious philosophy called the greater good.
Okay.
And they generally will attempt diplomacy first. Like they don't necessarily want to go to war. They prefer to um, ally with other alien species. And they have generally they're pretty nice as long as you don't fuck with them. And if you join the greater good, they do have a few species that help them. But I believe for the most part, humans are kind of like off limits. They know there's not really any point because of humanity's, pseudo, like not pseudo religion, but they're super like xenophobic religion. They humans basically are kill alien on sight. So only in times of great problems do they ever try to ally. It's not something you see all too often.
Gotta really be losing.
Yeah, like
Feels bad.
yeah. I thought you were laughing.
No.
Yes, you would have to run into like another alien species would be like Necrons. Necrons are another species that I would say Necrons and Tyranids are one of the or two of the only species that would force humanity to actually ally with another Xenos species. Necrons are, well, they used to be cool. They were like they were
Why you say that?
they were originally like this very ancient they're like the oldest species in the setting. They are now basically for the most part soulless biomechanical beings. They really far in the past were tricked by essentially what were like star gods. And this pertains to, remember I was saying I didn't even get to any information on my first outline. 500 words and I got to millennia zero, the literal creation of the universe, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. That literally started with the star gods. They were created when creation itself happened. They were like originally like these essentially like vampires almost. They fed on the very like electromagnetic like waves that were going around after creation happened, and they would eventually start feeding on like literal suns, causing them to collapse. And they learned how to
they were eating suns.
How to ride the waves of electromagnetic flux is what it says in the lore if you read up on it. And they would essentially fly through the galaxy feeding on planets. eventually they became a benevolent species known as the Catan. Ooh, excuse me. And I don't know what that was.
I thought it was me, so.
Yeah, that was interesting. Let's see. Those pills I took. Oh yeah, I took.
Oh, yeah. It's alright. I don't even know if we finished.
No, where are we?
I don't know. Well, I mean, physically I know, but.
I found these.
Jesus.
Ooh. Sorry.
You're
They
tempting a poor junkie right now. Shame on you.
They are Buddies, soft gel. I wouldn't call them edibles, but they're cannabis infused soft gels.
Capsule.
They are 10 of them, and
Yeep.
each one is 100 milligrams. I
Yep.
took 5 of them. Took 500 milligrams in edibles, and we've been smoking. We've been smoking a bit, so I'm pretty stoned as well now. I think Eric's sleeping.
I could fall asleep for sure.
Yeah,
I could just
conk out.
Yep, I could just let that
Like when I
switch flip. Just
That's fucking funny.
I very well could.
I might have to get a ride home.
That's fair.
You know what that means?
I don't know if that's what that means. I mean, so it's totally up to you.
Ooh. Do I?
Take them?
Ooh.
That's it. Hey, man, that's up to you.
I
It's
mean,
a long weekend.
how long you think you holding on for?
I am. This is where I shall. I will no longer partake.
Oh, you
That is it. I will no longer consume. I do not believe I have peaked. And if I have, I'm quite happy about it. I'm good. I will be solid.
Oh, you don't think you've even started yet? You have not started the actual roller coaster part.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Stand up.
It's not fair. You're asking a cripple to stand up.
Get up, Gimpy.
Damn. That's what an officer would tell me as well.
How you feeling?
I'm on a good one, but I'm not like horrible. Ow. I need more socks, that's for sure.
My bad.
No, you good. That's I wanted to see if it was just like a sensation of the leg was from high, or if it was because socket, you know? I had to do a little test.
I'm not driving.
Respectfully.
I don't think I've peaked either now. I'm thinking about it. I just feel kind of chill.
The time that the edibles were consumed to the time that food was consumed was not long enough, in my opinion. Excuse me. That's the coke doing its thing there. You know, breaking down all the food like tar, or acid, turning it into tar because poor diet choices. Street tacos and coke, fantastic, but probably not the healthiest thing to consume daily. Anyways, moving forward. You know what? If you had very high water intake, street tacos every day, and coke every day, and you exercised every day, you'd probably be fine. You'd probably be yoked.
Dad bod goals.
That's fair, but your upper body would be very strong. Please wait while the thought loads.
Edible consumption
time. Yes. I don't think it was enough time for the stomach to process something has entered, create acid, breakdown process, gets ingested into the system prior to the food entering. so it all gets mixed up together. The only one that I feel like I'm like might be kicking in would be the drink because it's fluid, so it passes through faster, possibly.
Yes.
But
That is fair.
um,
That is
the
fair.
the gels have to be what, like an oil or wax or resin, something, right?
They're
Like something
probably
thick.
an oil. Yeah.
That might move through faster, but if you ate them with food, then it's gonna grab onto the food.
It is distilled cannabis oil, so it's probably going to be a CO2 extraction or possibly an alcohol extraction. So, yeah, it's gonna bind to the food and then it's gonna fuck
There's
me
a good
up.
chance, yeah. Which we did have this discussion, and we said, "Fuck it, we'll roll the dice." When we should have taken them was
What after we picked up the
no, because then it would have fucking hit us when we were at tacos. It should have been when we were at tacos
yeah.
taking them, because then it would have started kicking in. Well, it would have already kicked in, I should say. It would have kicked in earlier in pod, and then we've been like,
I mean, it is 10.
I think it's creeping.
10,
But
20.
we took them
Damn.
maybe like 8-ish.
Was? Yeah.
We've been recording for an hour 30.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought it.
But time does move.
It feels like a long. I feel like I've been talking for so long.
Bro, there's...
My jaw hurts.
I've hung in there.
What,
There was some times where I hung in there and I was like, oh my God. My mind was making... I was imagining, but also trying to listen and not just...
watch the pictures that you're forming in your head from the
Yeah,
words.
and then distract myself from
That's the best,
conversation. Yes. Yes and no. Yes and no. But I guess that's the beauty of a recording. But then you could be such a dick and just like sit here and be like, yeah, ask a question and then just gloss over, catch the very end part and come up with like some kind of slick question. Just oh, and so how did whatever?
Uh-huh.
And fucking phase out. Well, I'm gonna hear it back later anyways. It's all recorded. It's like, okay, so you're just basically a sit-in for Google search. Sounds good. I like it. It's fantastic. Great.
I thought this was what this whole thing was about.
True. How to become the most genuine AI version.
Ooh. Wait. Where are you going? No, let's go sleep. Even my laptop is tapped out. It's like, okay, I'm done.
Out. I've had enough of Warhammer. The laptop was like, you've been typing Warhammer, you've been talking Warhammer, now you're just looking at Warhammer? What you doing?
You're just looking at words about Warhammer? You're looking at the words you typed earlier about Warhammer? What's wrong with you?
You really like this. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing's wrong with you. It's just the computer.
I mean, my doctor would argue that you are incorrect.
Hey, so would mine. I just tell them they're wrong.
No. La 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 la.
Low-key, I did. They were like 3 to 4 months, and I was like,
a week or two?
we'll see.
A couple of weeks? That's what I heard.
It's like, how fast? They're like, I don't know. No one's ever done it. And I was like, make me a medal. They didn't give me a medal. But it was also a surprise. I was aiming for 3. That was nice. I asked Santa. ASMR moment. I said, Santa, get me home by Christmas. The first mic boop. We'll see if it ever happens again.
No.
I hope other people do fucking mic boops. That would be great. And then one day there could be a montage of mic boops. That would be fantastic.
The booptage.
The booptage. That's iffy. But I'll take it.
Note for future Eric, write that down.
I have notepads in that coffee table.
Yeah, but you're not gonna.
I will not go and get it. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, because there was. Oh, you could murder. I was gonna say I could, but you could murder somebody. Holy shit! Sorry,
your doctor might be right.
too much John Wick.
I'm just kidding. True. John Wick has a bulletproof suit. That's
Does
some
he?
Bullshit. He does
I
in
don't-
John Wick 4.
I haven't seen
I've
John
only
Wick in
seen-
such a long time. I have only seen the first one. I'm
I've
not gonna
only
lie.
seen number 4.
I don't.
I walked in at the end. So
I guess that's all you really need to know. It's the end. It's all that really matters. I guess. Yeah.
I won't say anything because some people, no spoilers.
You could just
Even
put a
though they
long,
could,
you could just put a long bleep over this part if you wanted.
No. That gives me too much power.
Oh no.
Gives me too much power.
Oh no. Just go on a completely
Just go on a
unrelated rant.
Just tangent beep. Just cut everything.
You're like, and that's what happened in John Wick.
That's why I don't leave the U.S.
Okay. I don't, because we're American and they don't like us.
Oh, I love America.
No, I'm talking about other countries. They don't love Americans for the most part.
No, it's because we bully everybody else. Even though we said we were
do.
supposed to be the person that fought the bullies. So we became... At first, we were the heroes, and then we became the people bullying because we
Hey,
didn't
since you're
like
not
how the
giving
people
him
were
your
being...
lunch money, why don't you give it to me?
Well, yeah. Give it to me because there's people over there that aren't having lunch, so we're gonna give it.
Why
to
don't you
them.
give me half, and I'll give you this Monopoly money instead?
That's true. That is true. You know those really good sandwiches your mom makes? I'm gonna give you these pieces of paper that you can go and give the people over there.
And then
They'll give you some stuff. Pretty good.
You can get stuff from them.
They've got choices.
Fuck.
It's moving.
Fuck.
It's moving.
You just gotta leave a timer up, I guess. Because I did not see it at all. It just sort of happened.
I always have lava lamps around me, so I've gotten used to the movement in my peripheries.
I miss having a lava lamp, but
They're very nice.
my room is hot enough as it is with the computer.
You know what? I never fucking thought about that. I'm always like, oh, my room is fucking warm, bro.
Plus, I
Lava lamp makes sense.
got a big ass window that faces south, like south.
South north.
Yes, south north.
It faces straight.
I almost did it again. You're eventually gonna be able to just do a montage of me doing mic boops, probably.
Did you boop the mic?
Almost. I think
that's funny.
I just missed it. And please no. Be gentle.
Oh, jeez. Well then.
It's great.
You know, one thing I did that did cross through my mind.
Oh, that was
The
it.
same one. That's funny. How
Good
funny.
call.
Was this? Yeah.
100%. Good call. That
You
was
can tremble it.
nuts.
I wasn't aiming for it, so I'm not gonna lie.
Just natural, I guess. Can't help it. Can't help but be great.
I guess it was a good fuck up because I was hoping that it was lower. 'Cause it was here. And I was going for like an like to do a step down.
So go to the last one then.
Yeah. But I was like, nah, that might be too low and hit me with be like a fucking. Oh, that's nice. See, in lower range that makes sense, but
It's so interesting. I wonder if it's bitimbral.
Huh?
I wonder if it's bitimbral, or you have like
the fuck does that mean?
no, because It's just got a weird split. It doesn't feel like you went down a full octave there.
It
Does it not?
it does. But it's up here's the first C.
That's first C? That's middle C?
No, on this key, a middle C I think is.
Maybe.
This would be middle of the first octave. Because it's not. Unless it is.
Maybe. It's a weird instrument. It's a synthy instrument, so.
But it has 5 octaves.
Oh yeah, 61
5 octaves
keys.
on the board.
That makes sense with 61 keys.
I don't know why, but I felt like the lights dimmed a little bit.
Your brain did, I think.
Maybe.
Brain becomes
Shit
snail.
was weird. It went like that. I was like, whoa.
Snail brain.
I don't know what these do. Fucking nothing.
You gotta program them.
Nothing.
Oh, we need some slider caps. That one's programmed. It's the same thing as the pitch bend? Or the mod?
No. Pitchman does that. This is just mute and like
Oh,
volume almost.
Makes sense.
It's pretty cool. This is how I test shit.
You can program all that.
It takes a lot of work.
Yeah, remember that picture I sent to you of me trying to program my thing when I was fucking around with it? I was like,
sent me a fucking manual of.
It wasn't even a
programming something
manual. It was
else,
just.
and I was like, what the fuck is
It was
this?
literally just all the MIDI codes that you could program each fucking knob or pad or rotary encoder or slider or whatever to do.
Sick.
There's so many functions you program.
You
to
sent
do.
me a manual for something.
It was not a manual. It was just.
Swear to God, there was a manual once. It was like a 45-page thing. It's fine.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was. For it was from my DAW, but it was just like all of the general MIDI messages and their codes and.
There you go. That's the one.
Hexadecimal or some bullshit.
Hexadecimals.
Yes. Hexadecimals.
Hexadecimals.
Hexadecimal.
Hexadecimals. Okay. What are hexadecimals?
It's just. I don't know, bro. I was trying to keep a straight face. It's just code.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do code. I tried HTML.
Is it, no, not
HTML?
HTML. No,
HTML.
no, it's not like that. It's you just choose a function and assign it to.
What you mean? It's not that kind of code. Okay, choose a function.
You just choose like.
Is it kind of like the drawing tabs, like that kind of code, but more in depth?
No, you just literally like choose. I want this, and like say you have like what is that? O17, D17. I can't.
D17, D18, D. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you would just be like, I want to set D17 to do volume, so you would assign it that MIDI.
But you would need the software to work with this.
No, you would literally do it in GarageBand.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You lie.
No. You right. You would probably go to see if I had Wi-Fi.
Hold on.
We could figure this out right now.
You need Wi-Fi to
No, I so I could look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figure out soon actually, because that's literally a week from now. But
What?
Car Talks.
Oh.
Because it's next Friday.
Who be do?
You've met Sebastian. And then it's my buddy Dylan Girk, and then Joe Smith. His name is literally Joe Smith.
He's not real.
He is real.
That name is not real.
It is real.
He's fake.
He is real. He is the Thump. He is the Gungan, the Gunner, the Gooner, the Goon Dog.
I don't think you want. I don't think you want that.
El Thump.
You know what gooning is, my boy? The Gooner. I don't think that's a nickname you want with the kids these days.
I don't know. We used it back in the day because Arsenal. So there's a team in England. It's the Arsenal Gunners, and some of them say Gooners because of their accent. So we would call him a Gooner because Arsenal Gunner. Yeah. Why? What does it mean?
Read it for the class.
That's so funny. Gooning, internet slang, a form of masturbation that involves edging, maintaining sexual arousal without reaching orgasm for a long period of time. Sick.
Is this your friend a Gooner?
I don't think so.
You're gonna have to ask him that.
I suppose so, and I will. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they didn't call him a Gooner and I just made it up. I guess we'll find out now.
Oh no.
I guess we'll find out. One of us will have to remember. But I was gonna say, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask them and make sure they're cool and clear with it.
What?
Just sit in.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they will. They'll probably be excited. I can already hear this Gark. His fucking running. He loves that shit. He goes, "Come on, pull it up." He goes, "Pull it up, Jamie. Come on, pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie." Like, dude. Sorry, I don't have internet.
You can hear him already.
That's my excuse. I can. I already know. So it'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
I mean,
and then
I legit think I can put a SIM in this. Literally get
SIM card. Ah, interesting.
like $20 a month or some bullshit. I wonder if I could do that on here.
I have an extender, so I'm gonna try that because I know there's an outlet over in that corner.
Yeah.
So I gotta check and see where the router is inside, and then where exactly I'm gonna have to ping it from. And try that first. Because if I can get it to the sofa and it runs smooth, then game. And I was thinking, I'll just hit record on this, record that. I do have another mic, but I don't know how to get it to record. Actually, interesting.
I can bring my...
I have a long MIDI cable, but I don't know how long it would be like to get from... If I move... I've got it. I figured out the solution, and then I have a microphone for you, and then...
I've also got that 8-channel mixer. The
mic I have is USB, unless I have... Interesting. I'll have to check my stuff, because I actually have more XLR mics, but I don't know if I have extra cables. I might. There's a good chance I do.
I might have an XLR cable. I've been needing to buy a mic. I've just been lazy.
I've got mics.
Been buying drugs.
And I have a stand. I have a stand that I can use, and it's a table mount. So probably mount it maybe onto that, or we'll figure something out. And then
make it work.
Then I guess you could use this to run audio and mute, unmute mic. Cool. Exciting. Okay. It's funny because I've always said it'll just kind of take a life of its own. I'm just going to start it, and what will happen will happen. So
organically is the best way.
I love it. It's been fun and cool. It's been
Yeah,
fun to see what it becomes. Sickness.
I can come by like another day you're free. I can bring the mixture I have and we can figure out a way to connect everything.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we can figure something out. Shouldn't be too difficult, I don't
I
think.
don't think so either.
I already
I have plenty
ideas.
of plenty of cable.
I have cable.
Plenty of cable.
Yeah, I have some cables that'll work because
Well,
that'll
length for this at least. I gotta check the box and see if I got extra cable. But I got mic. I think I have 2 more mics actually.
Okay. Yeah,
I think.
I got that. I'll bring that.
No ding butter. I don't have ding butter.
I can run a cam if you want. Do some dynamic shots while you guys are talking, get in your face.
Nah,
Eh.
I kind of like. Honestly, I kind of like single cam.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck the GoPros.
Something about just like fly on the wall is nice, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, I wonder how that
to the best of my knowledge, we'll cap at 30 to 45 minutes. Then the shutter will turn off, and you will have to reset it to shoot again. Also, because it's a smaller sensor and it's not meant for video, the sensor being open so long does heat up, which in turn causes your sensor to burn out faster.
Okay, I bring my camera. We can do 1080p.
Wire straight into camera or straight into computer.
Wire straight into computer, do video, and then we could dump it to like one of your external drives directly, the data.
Sounds good. Okay, cool. Big excitement. Did you text Ruben? Oh, damn it. My phone's over there. I was going to say, if you texted Ruben, let me text the guys right now. That way I'll have an answer. Dun, dun, dun. Stay tuned for episode
27.
I don't think it'll be 27. I actually don't know.
I just threw a number out there. I want sweets.
We'll see what ends up being 27. That'll be interesting now that you threw that number out, because I'm curious. Remember how I told you that didn't plan on releasing a podcast with a friend that's a veteran on Memorial Day purposely?
Yes, you did mention that.
I had like dates planned out of like, okay, numerically this is where podcasts will line up of weeks recorded to put out. And I asked him, I was like, what number do you want to be? And he goes, 7. I want to be lucky number 7. And I was like, perfect. I love it. Love it. Lucky number 7. Sounds great. Didn't even
think about it. No planning.
I just opened calendar, picked 27, just added date. Didn't even look at what was already there. So then I close out the calendar, and every time I would open it, I saw a dot, and I was like, that's when that's supposed to go out. This is when I'm seeing, like, when I see Victor. And then, what was it? Somebody asked me about a holiday. And I was like, holiday? And I opened it, and I looked, and I was like, how funny, Veterans Day. And I had Victor out, and I was like, hey, I didn't realize this. I was like, I don't know if you know this either, but remember how I told you it was going to go out on this day? It just so happens to be Veterans Day. And he was like, what better way? Lucky number 7. How funny. No intention. So we'll see what 27 is.
Very interesting.
Oh, lucky number 27, huh? There's already a tie.
Ooh. 27. What episode would it actually be?
Which one? This one?
The one that's coming. You were talking about next.
Just may I see a calendar?
Look at my calendar. Podcast
today. Fuck yeah. Mine was Cover Shop Podcast. Where are we? This week, what went out this week?
You can take.
Oh, it's sideways. I think 11.
Okay.
This would be 9.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
It always makes me think of the movie. I think it's literally called Number 9. If you're counting that as a boop, there's a fair amount of those. I was thinking a head boop.
I know. That's why I was like, fuck.
If you're counting those,
No.
then there's plenty, buddy.
Just from this episode. Or like altogether.
Altogether. Anyone around that mic moving it, touching it. Even me, myself, I've scraped this. I'll scrape the cable. If you're talking about like mic touches,
Mic boops.
just in general, mic boops, then there's been a lot.
Mic boops are different than head boops, I guess.
Done. I see. I think that's what I need. I just need to record this internally and just have it always, and then get better at piano so I can just like fucking baseball park just.
Have you seen the crazy setups that they have?
No.
Well, I can't show you. Sorry.
That's funny. Okay. Oh, and so for visual, my plan had always been projector. Because I had a projector already. I have a screen there, but it's too far that way. So it would just need to be shifted over, and then.
What? Did I not just sound like the N64 Super Mario, like Bowser sound when you would die?
Yes, actually.
What the hell was that?
Love it.
How did I do that? I couldn't do that again if I tried.
That was.
That was incredible. I need a sample of that sound, please.
We'll chop it. Done.
That's you marking where you need to remember to look for something.
If only it was. Yeah, no, it doesn't record. And I thought right now I looked back and I was like, there's a peak maybe. But yeah, if only this was etched in, then I'd be able to listen back. I'd hear the pong.
Oh, something there.
That's a fantastic notification sound. Like, it's better than a, or it's where is it? That's usually around where it is, or if not,
you can also lower the volume too. Probably make it a little less.
Just finish it with that always.
It's like next subject.
True. Done. That's we're concerned.
Calm down, Jaws.
Bro, that's so funny. That's probably how they made it. They were just fucking around and he was just like, huh? Wait, do that again? No, the low ones. Yeah. Do it again, but slower. Yeah.
Do you think they were as stoned as we were?
Fuck yeah.
No, it's probably coke.
Probably. The guy playing music was stoned as fuck. If he wasn't stoned, he was stone cold sober. Oh, but
or
still stoned
drunk.
in a way. That's fair. Drunk too, especially a pianist. Come on, cuh.
Anyone that does jazz,
cuh.
come on.
Come on, cuh. You drunk on something. You drunk on that love.
Don't lie to me.
Shh. Stop it. They're listening.
Who?
I don't know.
FBI surveillance van outside?
Yo! The fact that there's actually FBI surveillance and then it disappeared. I'm starting to believe the tweakers that say that there's trackers in there.
No, I think it's
Imagine this would be a wild video edition. Just leave a camera on the table and you can just switch video on at any point. Anyone. That's interesting. That might be something to try.
little little video switcher.
Fun. Sorry. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, FBI. Haha. See? They're so deep they were able to hack into my brain, man. Control my mind, man. Throw me off topic, man. They made my camera start giving out higher gigahertz so that it fries my brain.
You sound like our customers.
That was the point.
I don't like it.
That was the point. Well, I'm starting to feel like them now that it's FBI surveillance, Wi-Fi shows up while we look for it, and then it disappears. Or while we're looking for Wi-Fi, and then it disappears. I think it's by
the shop that it pops up, and my laptop just.
You want to keep talking there, buddy? I opened up the shutter.
Ah.
Yes. I need to. Apparently, there isn't much Latin here.
No.
Well, your eyes are very red.
Are they?
Yes. They caught the light, and I was like, oh, el demonio. Es un demon. Oh, would you look at that? The battery's gonna die. Ooh. Haha, see? Smart, better, faster. Bring whole bag, everything.
Yeah, I like how you put the battery grip on the other one.
Well, it.
Yeah, good luck with that one, bro.
It's. Oh, for starters, it's not compatible with this one.
Is it not?
No. So one thing I noticed, and shout out. Let me go closer here. Shout out to Canon for making upgrades, because almost every mount that you would put, if you don't have a battery grip, would block the door for the battery, because it was horizontal. It was long across the bottom.
Really?
Yeah. So I could show you on the T6. It goes this way.
That's annoying.
It's dumb. I don't know what this is. Just like empty plastic space, I guess. I don't know. Can't tell you.
So, I figured it was battery circuitry.
That was the first thing that I checked. I was like, oh my god, let me try the battery grip again. But then besides that, the battery grip on the rig is heavier, because in order to, if I'm not mistaken, unless I was just not creative enough with the rig to figure out a way that worked better, which is possible because I think differently now. Anyways, moving forward, as far as I remember, the battery grip on the rig would not allow for the follow focus. Like, I just couldn't line it up with the lens. It just didn't. It wouldn't fit properly.
Got it.
Yeah.
You had to like flip it upside down. Some weird shit.
No, even flip it like it would sit too high for it to, if mounted on the bottom, catch the bottom of the lens properly. I was like, whoa, what is that?
FBI, open up.
I was like, I promise I didn't do anything.
Soundboard. I could bring my sampler to do that.
Hey, man. Whatever you want, bring it, and we figure it out. I ain't opposed to nothing. I ain't opposed to nothing that ain't never been done, and don't know if it going done work. That's fine. I forgot what we were talking about. I was talking about something.
Moving on. It still tastes really good.
That's good.
Strawberry. I just want to smell it again.
Rig, focus, follow focus, not fitting. That's why, yeah, I put that one back, because I was like, okay, if this is going to be predominantly for shooting video, and so like my main camera, I have it set up to shoot video because I do video, but I also shoot pictures through it, which in case I'll just fucking hit the shutter, which I found very curious. This one doesn't do in video stills very well.
I think it has to do with the sensor, right?
I think so. I was thinking more so because of the video itself, like it's shooting at a different, because I didn't try and put it down to like 24 frames a second. I have it at 60 frames a second. 1080p 6 frames 60 frames a second. Jesus.
Maybe it has to
So yeah, maybe it's just using too much fucking juice, because it'll take the still
maybe
but it also ends the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So as soon as it takes a still, it just ends the video.
Yeah, and then you have to start video again. But I also fucked with it like really quick, and I was like, it's fine. I was like, I'll just use that for stills. I was like, in stills, I can get rid of a red dot very simply and quick. So I was like, it's fine. If I use that for stills, and this mains as a video, and then if I need to shoot a still, I'll just pop it over into fucking photo real quick, shoot, and then flip back, and then I'll have that as a secondary and primary for photo. That's what I figured. So that one's ready, like rigged up, like for big rig, always. And then the other one, extra battery. And I like the sideways grip, because then I don't have to hold like that. I can just rotate it. It's a Mach DX1 pretty much. But yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's the DX1 that's Canon's like big body DSLR. It's really nice, but it's predominantly used for sports photography. Very, very fast camera. But now they put out the mirrorless, which are fucking stupid faster. Also, EV
and wallet?
viewfighters. What? Wallet?
You said EV and I said Wally?
Eva. That's funny. That's funny. EV. I don't remember the other word after that now. God damn it. Jesus, dude.
Are you uncomfortably high?
No. Not uncomfortably. I'm strugglingly high. Strugglingly high. Thankfully, I didn't want to get uncomfortable, which I'm happy about. Because to me, uncomfortable is like my heart feels like it sinks into my stomach, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, impending doom feelings. I'm like, no, that's a heart attack. I'm cool.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, thank you.
Strugglingly high is good.
Strugglingly high is good, and I feel like you could let it be uncomfortable if you wanted it to be, but like if you can hang in there, you're gonna be all right. That's where I'd like to aim and hang out. Kind of same with alcohol too. Like if I'm gonna drink, that's where I'll go, and I'm like there. Which Friday, I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw it, the Eagle, or if I already pointed it out to you.
Ooh.
That's a beer bong.
What?
Yeah, America, fuck yeah.
Oh, is that a mouse? A mouse. Is that a mouthpiece on the beak?
No, the mouthpiece is actually the tail.
Oh, that's kind of gay.
You gotta suck a little ass. Be like that sometimes, but it's eagle ass, so it's American.
It's okay. It's democracy.
Democracy. Democracy and politics.
I'll pick my charger.
You stepped on a cable?
Gucci. Yeah.
I know, because this almost came off. That's also something I'll have to figure out.
I didn't touch those cables.
I think,
Don't accuse me.
It's the way the charger is plugged in. There's a cable sitting here behind it. So when it got pulled, it moved.
I see.
This cable. Yeah. So, technically speaking, it would be on me for the way I plugged it in, because, I should have made sure the cable's on that side.
Nah.
But, I just knew something was happening to the cables. I was like, something's pulling. That's all I know.
Something wrong.
I just know something ain't right. Oh, yeah, I believe there's a Dutch in there. A wrap, if you would like to wrap up. Hey, be safe, kids.
You were right. That is just way too much power for you.
Told you. You can't have too much power. I need just the right amount. That's a soft one.
All right, here's an easy one for you. Give
Yes.
me the Halloween theme song.
I don't think I know the Halloween theme song.
All right. I have to use my phone because
That's fine.
I ain't got Wi-Fi.
Wait. I think that's Dracula.
Yes, that is Dracula. Why is it at 30%? What is... I know this one's easy because my buddy figured it out in like 10 minutes and banned on the marimba. He was just like, wait. He's just like, I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And he's just like, got it. I was like, okay. Oh, got hit with an ad. Hold on. These are addictive. I fucking love them so much.
They are addictive. I'm quite happy about having a keyboard now.
That's pretty good.
Fuck. Oh, it's up here. It's a sharp.
Pretty good.
Something like that, I think. If I heard it.
Mm-hmm,
Tried. Just told Alex the other day, I was like, I think I'm getting better at muckus. He was like, what? I was like,
music. Muckus. I got it immediately. God damn it. Muckus. Because I'm dyslexic.
I'm a muxician.
Muxician.
I don't do none of that magic stuff though.
I was about to say, it sounds like a slur. You muxician.
No, because musicians make magic.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's the wrong one.
It's actually a low C. Oh, that's an extra low C. There you go. It does go down by like it's
Quarter octave, right?
Yes, I believe so. It only drops down 2 octaves. Damn, I've been far away from the mic ish. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm supposed to sound like. Just kidding. That's not what I sound like. That's what it sound like to good-looking old women. I don't know. In some key, that's it.
In that key.
And yeah, whatever key that is, those are the right notes, for sure. Hold on. This is what I'm supposed to sound like.
Shut the fuck up. Customer service phone voice.
Dude, not even. I don't even sound like I don't think I sound like that on the phone at least.
It just happens. I don't know why.
I would say sometimes I do catch myself being like extra customer servicey, where I'm like, that's kind of like telemarketer-ish. And then other days I'm like, I was very just personing there, because it wasn't even like there was no customer service involved. I was just like, I'm doing a thing.
They were just words.
Yep.
Just tell them how
I
it
need
is.
a yes or no.
Please. Thank you.
Favorite one. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like off rip. You would know this one for me too, or you would know this one for me. Was the battery with like 5 minutes before the cutoff time to get it next day. Hey, you want to do it? Yes. Bye. Click. Called her back. All right, I got it. She was like, cool. All right, I need your money now.
That one lady.
Yeah.
I no, the one I'm thinking about is you called her and you're like, I need an answer right now. I got 15.
Yes.
I got 10 minutes to order before I miss.
If you need this done by this day, I was like, I need to order this now. Is this much? I need yes or no. She's like, yes. All right. Click. Did everything.
Just typing away, finishing the order.
Fucking. Sure enough, it did come in and we completed it. That was so fun. And I remember I called her back and I was like, hey, so I got it.
I did it.
I was like, we got it. Woo. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah.
The fact that
anyways, these are the full details.
The fact that she just understood, though, is great.
So if I'm not mistaken, she was like, I just need it fixed. She's like, I need it fixed. I need it to work. I'm doing a thing.
It was like a motherboard replacement, I think, or something like that.
It was a battery.
Was it a battery?
Yeah, it's just a battery. I'm pretty sure it was a MacBook battery, I think.
Possibly, yeah.
And if it wasn't, it was a screen.
I
know it was a simple one that I knew once it came in, if it turned on and worked, we were fucking good to go. That's all I knew. So that's why I told her, as long as I can get the part in, I knew, like, fucking 90% sure we're good, because if not, it's a defective part. And like that shit happens sometimes.
Now we order two sometimes.
Yeah. I think on that one I may have ordered two just in case, because I knew she fucking needed that.
Yeah.
So but yeah, I called her back and then I was like, yeah. So this is what happened with your computer and the part that I just ordered for you and why you paid me money.
That was pretty good.
That one was fun. I like that one.
She had a good laugh about it too.
She did. I know favorite shop one was like, what you want, an update? Okay, give me a second. That was great.
I know.
That was great. That was fucking great.
I know.
Immediately mutes it. I know, my bad. To be fair, when you work fucking moving hay all day, you're dealing with ranchers. And then, let's talk. What you want?
An update.
And to be fair, for the most part, it's always, hey, I need this amount of whatever you've got. And it's either like, cool, I'll see you at this time, or I only got this much. You want it or not? Or I don't have it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those are like the three answers, and all of them are good, acceptable, and you just move on, move forward.
Yeah. Can't please everyone, unfortunately.
No, especially in that world, you're not going to. In our world, even more so. Oh, the amount of Karens. Bro, anyone in service, anyone in service work will experience Karens, whether it's tech, custom apparel, food service, specifically and especially, probably get it the worst because they get hangry. So that's extra,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But any other service work, retail work, same. You'll get some Karens.
I haven't done retail in such a long time.
It teaches you some shit.
How to hate people.
Actually, for me, it taught me how to diffuse a lot of situations. Surprisingly.
No, I can do that just fine.
Oh, I know. I'm just like, for me, that's where I learned news with white women. like snobby white women, because it was all fucking overly priced furniture.
Yeah.
So they would take it home out of a box, and it would just have like a little fucking scratch or a dink on it, or fucking like there would be something, the tiniest little of nick, and they would come in and they would be like, "This is all your fault."
What did you call them? Just kidding. Tiniest little nick. Just kidding.
I did say tiny little nick. It made me think of Stomp. They do look good, and they like sour. Made me think of the movie. No,
It's only a 10 milli.
okay. Thank you.
Just
To me, 10. I don't think
just
I
need the
don't feel
reinsurance. It's actually 100. My bad.
nothing.
No, I'm just fucking.
No,
with you.
Camino, I know won't go that hard. Camino, I know. They're big yummers. No, there's a movie called like Little. Well, I know there's Little Nicky, but isn't there Little Stewart, and then there's another one that's a Little Nick? No. I know they made a couple of like miniature movies, like movies about miniature people. There's also I think it's called Indian in the Closet. No, that's probably wrong. Indian in the Closet. It's
Are you in the cupboard?
maybe where the toys come to life.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
I had to do a
that one was fucking dope.
oral report on that book.
It's a good thing you didn't go to a Catholic church.
Elementary school.
It'd be a different type of oral report, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, that was one of my favorite movies. That's also where I realized how dope Queen was, or is, I guess I should say. Because they got Another One Bites the Dust in there, and that bass line, doo doo doom doom doom.
I was like, did I literally just finish these? I'm about to.
I would have been like, dude, you wildin', dude. You're fucking wildin', dude. I do need to wipe these keys down. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some schmutz and some schmegma on them, and some.
I hope it's not a smegma.
It's a splatter.
Why?
I don't know.
Is
Maybe
it
a little bit of fluid?
Oh no.
What?
That does look suspicious.
It's a little sussy baka.
No, that's you.
No, no.
working on the machine.
That was me when I was adjusting the needle. What is it? The needle presser foot. That was a saucy baka moment. Ew.
You did that at the exact moment I hit send on my message.
If Apple made that update. Yo, if you could.
I don't know.
I wonder if you can change the message sound for delivered. Because if it could, I'm 100% going to, and I will self-record it too. Why not? Ew.
Text tone.
Gasp.
Sent mail.
Gasp.
That would be email though, right? Or would that be all messages?
Sent mail, I would assume, is emails. It's moving.
That took what, like an hour?
I think it like legitimately started to move around an hour actually.
I like to move it.
We like to move it.
Go.
We like to move it.
I don't even know how the song sounds. What are you trying to play? Crazy Frog?
Do, 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 do,
Oh,
do,
is that
do,
what it
do,
is?
do, do. I hate to be, I hate to get to be, I hate to get to be.
That might be racist.
No, that's what he says in the movie. I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. It's fine. Everyone's racist a little bit.
New segment on the podcast.
How to be a racist.
Is it racist?
Is it racist or should it be racist? Ew, ew. You know what sucks? Now that I think about it,
I just
ate all of those.
yeah, they're really good.
Oh well. I mean, you made a decision. You're a big boy. But I played that, and I had planned to ooh at the end. And I was like, oh, that's nice. It's a good way to finish that. But then there was just like in the recording, there's a moment of silence, and then I just ooh woo. Ooh woo. So that's cool. I guess it'd be like that sometimes, huh? But that's not recorded anywhere. I'm not gonna try and recreate it and put it in. It seems like too much work.
There's nothing there. I forgot.
Be like that sometimes, man. Don't know what to tell you. I've been eyeing these though. There's some ASMR for you.
I think that makes me uncomfortable. In the best way. Can I get a refill? Bro. You watched Nicki Minaj do ASMR, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I saw a clip of it.
You saw her do it, I'm sure.
I did not actually. So.
Ooh. Bro, that sounds crisp. It's wild. Ah, you got one. Got one. See, that's where a second cam would come in handy. One of those 4 GoPro.
Them 4 GoPros.
You could hang them. You're gonna make me pee.
Spills all over a keyboard.
It just keeps going.
Promise. One of my buddies likes to say that.
just promise. No context.
No, you'll be like, you can lick my balls, and he'll be like, promise. Careful, there's a gummy by your foot.
No gummy.
It's not an edible though. 1 minute rule. No, my God, 1 minute rule. I guess. Yeah, I guess it's a thing. Okay, that's good. The floor is lava.
It's food. You don't waste. No, it's yummy.
It's true.
That's good.
You do usually splay them out on the table, but I have keyboard.
Smegma
True,
board.
schmegma board.
Smeg board.
Starts playing tongue solo.
That's nasty. Yeah, you didn't wipe that down at all, huh? It's been sitting in storage, right?
I have wipes over there. It has been sitting in storage. So I will wipe it.
It's got
tonight, just not right now.
Bug love juice on it.
Maybe I should wipe it. I should probably wipe it right
now. My bad.
Hey, it'll be like that. You know what?
Bug love juice. Everyone,
change socks so we can do it comfortably.
Good band name.
Bug love board.
Bug love juice.
Bug love juice. Fuck, what genre do you think they'd play? I was thinking like acid jazz, low key.
Acid jazz. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Really? It's pretty fucking wild. Have you heard fusion jazz?
No. I don't think so.
You like jazz?
It's alright.
Oh,
I think I've heard.
well.
What is it that you played? That electro jazz one time?
I played electro jazz, and then I know I've probably played Snarky Puppy, before. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I played Snarky Puppy before, and Snarky Puppy is one of the first fusion jazz bands to come out and really fucking make a name for themselves. So that created fusion jazz, and then acid jazz is kind of a variation of that. It's basically just taking jazz and
Acid? Like-
making it more jazz.
Oh, really?
Less rules, more freedom, go farther out, go into the most funky fucking pockets you can find. Like, you're in time, but you're also not in time at all. But the reason that you're in time is because the piano player is playing a chord progression in such a way that it keeps you in time during the periods of your play that pulls you out of time. But then when you come back into time, you're keeping him in time with you. It's really fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. But it's super dope. Super dope.
Oh no.
I will finish them to clean this. And then I have an actual multi-surface cleaner over there. And I have paper towels. Not a towel, you're a towel. Did you know that if you take headphones and put them on the microphone slowly, you will get a buzz? But
If you do it fast.
if you just pop them on there, silence, crisp noise. Signed, sealed, delivered. United States Postal Service. No, I don't know what you're doing. What's in here?
Off switch.
It does have an off switch. That's fantastic. I thought it was just like... This is aluminum tape. You have planted this.
Just the look of concern on your face. You're just like...
Hey man, with the FBI.
The immediate change, dude. It was so funny.
So what is this? I am
You're like,
confusion.
oh no.
So I am confusion. Why is this here? Who put this here? This is one of the GoPro mics.
One of the GoPro mics.
Yes.
Oh, there's a little cheese in that corner.
Cheese in the corner. Oh yeah, I thought you meant like literal cheese in the corner. I was like, that's really gross. I will clean that first, I suppose. Well, you know what's nice? This doesn't get recorded in.
It's just for us, actually, yeah.
True, this is a sick-ass live beat. We'll call it the cleanup.
You could literally just dub anything over this.
That's true. I'm playing Mozart.
Benny Hill. Oh. Stuff's happening.
It changes something, but I don't know what, and it only changes one time, and when I switch each one. Does that make sense? Like, each one only changes once, and then that's it until you change another one. It's really fucking weird.
My brain went,
My brain's coming back, actually, which is quite surprising, I think. Or I'm going to be screwed later. It's one of the two. It's one of the two.
Your eyes are clearing up, actually. Uh-oh.
I think now it's time.
Is it?
Yes, I would agree so.
Oh, no.
For me, at least. I don't know about you.
I'm fine. How do I look?
Clear, I think.
Oh God, I could just see a burning of podcast in my my eyelids. Just says podcast in my.
This is podcast where?
When I close my eyes, I can still see it. It's just like burned into my eyelids.
In a good or a bad way?
Yes.
Hmm.
Sounds nice.
Thanks. They're very simple chord progressions. That's why I tell Alex, I'm like, I feel like learning to play piano is easier than a guitar because, and he says the main issue is opening your hands to play like full proper chords because it is, Jesus.
That blew my mind. God damn, son.
That's the notification on my laptop. I forgot to put silence notifications.
Go Mimi time.
That doesn't make sense. Who sent me?
Who forced the notification?
Either somebody forced a notification or it's somebody that I have set to
Allow,
bypass. Yeah.
Which means you should probably check.
No. Everyone that is important knows that I am podcasting. I didn't see Alex's number, which is the only one I would anticipate, because he usually just tells me, he's like, all right, I'm going to sleep. He tells me to drive safe. Sorry, there's a little... Oh, actually, you know what? I could do this. I forgot, I could either turn it off or turn the volume down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, the modular, if I go up, nothing happens. So I guess that's a control. I'd have to, like...
You'd also have this one, remember?
Yeah, and then this is volume, and then...
Good night.
When you use 100% of your brain, or maybe 50.
I only got 2%.
Ah, 'tis my little sister. So I had a. I'm sure you know, but this ring, it broke.
Oh yes, you did mention that.
And I got another one ordered, but I'm pretty sure it was a 10.5. And came in, tried it on, too tight. So I was like, that doesn't make sense because the one that I was using was a 10.5.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was just different sizing from different manufacturer. So we reordered another one. So she was letting me know that it's coming in Monday.
Okay. You got it from...
Pinche Amazon a la verga.
What kind of ring is it?
It is a tungsten carbide ring with a carbon fiber band inside, and then
God, my eyes be
a
glassy
gold dragon
red.
detail. Jesus.
I have red eye.
Ooh, those are fun flights to take. I know you didn't say you have a red eye, but
No, I have taken a red eye.
they're fun. Not really, but I like the airports when they're empty. It's kind of, there's like a creepy calmness to it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really? I kind of like when they're
how
empty.
well how there's, like you said, there is that calmness, but at the same time,
It's
there's still
eerie
the
and creepy.
anxiety is still there. Somehow.
I mean, you're getting in a metal box and flying through the air. I got struck by lightning the first time I traveled alone.
Did I tell you my story flying alone for the first time from Colombia back home? I think it was
Maybe, but remind me.
flight to San Salvador as a layover before it came back here.
Sick.
But we ended up flying through a really bad thunderstorm to the point where the pilot was having to swerve the plane around cloud cells
That's pretty
or
fucking lit.
thunder cells. Yeah,
That's pretty lit.
just shaking the whole time, falling out of the sky, having to constantly climb up and falling out. It was not a good time.
It's not. It's horrifying.
Did not get to sleep
I didn't
for
do that,
the
but it's
whole
horrifying.
5 or 6 hour flight.
Yeah. No, fuck. When I got...
Somebody shit my pants. It was great.
I feel that. I feel that one.
No, it was terrible. It was That is the last time I got on a plane. Flew that
Yeah,
far.
that'd be a pretty good reason to no longer get on a plane.
I
would agree.
I do not like I do not like planes to start with. Flying in general, I do not enjoy it. It is unnatural for man.
I'm gonna kill it.
Oh, I've been eyeing it too. You could beat me. I split. Go.
Do a tear. Oh, my shit go rip. No diddy. There we go. Now we're good. Now we can eat.
So good. I'm curious what the prepared ones are. It's like $1 more expensive. Is it just like with fruit or something?
I think it's probably like chocolate and cajeta. Caramel maybe. And he's also got plantains. Fire. So good. I have become comfortably high.
Comfortably high.
Yeah.
No longer struggling.
No.
All right.
Chilling. I'm big chilling.
I told my sister I probably require a ride in about an hour.
Fuck yeah.
She said, "Okay." I was like, "I'll give you gas money and we can go get McDonald's."
Fucking nuggies for the win, boy. Let's go. I love that.
Because what we'll do is we'll go home, do another dab.
Eat some fucking nuggies.
If she likes McDonald's when she gets stoned too.
I fuck with it. Respectfully. I might do the same. Quite possibly. Sounds great. Sounds like a great idea.
Order some or what? Irex.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. I don't think my sister's here yet, so.
You ain't driving.
At some point, I might.
I mean,
take a little nap.
Not tonight.
Well, it's only tonight for a little bit longer, so.
Oh,
it's 11:30. We've been podcasting for almost 3 hours.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say 2 hours.
No.
3 hours. We only talked about Warhammer for like an hour, I just realized.
For a little bit of it, yeah.
That's funny.
2 hours and 42 minutes to be exact.
Can we make a patch of just gnats flying?
Sure.
We need to make a wall of patches for memories on this show.
That'd be fun.
This one.
That'll end up being the ceiling.
Patches? Like a little quilt?
Mm-hmm. And we'll find a way to backlight it.
Spotlight.
Ooh, somebody got a fast car.
Somebody drive like they ain't got hit by a car yet.
Facts. Facts.
Somebody ride like they got both legs.
Big facts.
Facts.
Big facts.
Would you...
To be fair, I didn't break any laws, so got that going for me.
Would you get back on a bike if you could have one modified to allow you to ride again?
If I could somehow shift with my left, yes. Like, easily. Because I have zero mobility in my ankle, and that's how you typically shift. Is you lift your ankle up. And then depending on the clutch or your system, some, like, older bikes...
Wait, I don't... My brain ain't braining. Left amputation, right?
Yes.
I've tried to... Okay.
Left below the knee.
Yes. I don't know why. I just... Brain forgot for a second.
One leg.
That's all I remembered. Your name Eric got one leg. That's all I remember.
Big facts.
That's all I can pull up right now from the RAM. Sorry, buddy.
Big facts. Big pirate vibes.
I wonder if like an ATV shifting style where it's like shift up, toe stomp, shift down, you stomp with the heel.
Oh, that's there's some Harleys that are like that, but I don't like Harleys. Well, they're nice bikes, so I just don't want one.
I think it's funny how much you pay to get one.
They're very expensive just to say that you can have one, and then they're also very snobby.
And you don't even get a gas
No,
fuel indicator.
no, it's like getting a V8 truck, which to be fair, I did, but that's also because I wanted truck and I'd been on a motorcycle for 5 years, so I was like, let me get what I want.
I was also going to get a motorcycle, but then
Fun times.
you got in an accident, and I was like, I'm not even going to try and argue with my parents anymore. Fucking Eric.
The worst part is, it wasn't my fucking fault. Couldn't wait to get to the store, ass, having ass.
Which is funny, because you were like, I remember very specifically you saying, you're like, no one ever told me that dying wasn't the worst thing, and that I could just lose a leg.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody told me that. If I would have heard that, I would have thought about it differently, and I've told this to plenty of people already, I probably would have sold the bike and gotten a truck sooner. Okay. And if not a truck, a car.
Little pick. Yeah.
To clean or?
Yeah, do a clean. Just to get this
end. This end is for ash. This end is for clean. Keef and wax.
God.
Yeah. If I would have heard it like that, I think things would have been different. But never did. So it's okay. People always hit me with, "You're gonna die one day," and I was like, "Yeah, no shit. Everybody is. And if I die on this, well, at least it'll be quick
and fun."
True. I'll be having a great time. Which, to be fair, I was having a great time. Until I wasn't.
And then you had a fantastic song to accompany you.
So it went wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
No.
Oh, before that.
Song in your
I didn't even let it fucking start, bro. This is the worst part, and I remember this because I had just cycled through some songs. Just cycled through songs in my helmet. Saw the light ahead was red. There's no one around me. This was already far. And I found a song that I had liked. That song was finishing as I was coming to the light, and I was going to go and cycle through songs again because I thought I was going to stop.
So you were between skips?
Not even. It was just playing in normal shuffle.
Okay.
I was going to go and skip it, but then the light turned green, so I went, okay, let's just go forward, and what plays. We'll make it through this light, and then next time I can switch, I will.
Nope.
I did not make it through the light. Fly through the air, and the song that is starting, it's, I'd like to talk to you. This is last time I talked to you, you turned me to tears. And I was like, I fucking know this song. This is Grace Kelly. I was like, I'm not fucking listening to this song right now. I was like, this is such bullshit. I was like, no.
I'm not losing consciousness.
Fuck this shit. So I turned it off.
I'm not passing out.
Bro, I tried to use my left hand because that was like, that's where
Instinct.
it was. All the buttons were. For the life of me, I couldn't fucking use it. Later, find out I break my hand. It's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense as to why I couldn't use it. Ow. Oh, funny, I hit the edge, but no button.
What was funny is that I remember you were saying at first, like, yeah, no, it's not broken, it's just really swollen.
That's what I thought, because it just looked really swollen. You know, like I had fucked my ankle before.
Yeah.
And it got really swollen. And I'd fucked my wrist before, pretty good. Not swollen.
Cheers. I wouldn't hold that in, by the way. It's hot, very hot.
Okay. No. I said no.
Immediately high.
Immediately no. Immediately no.
Oh, what happened? Explain what you're experiencing.
It's in my head. My cerebral cortex feels like it is imploding on itself. As the outer walls converge in towards the center, it simultaneously feels like it is expanding outwards. There's a tightness that has occurred in my throat. Not itchy, but more so like I cannot breathe. So he offers me more drugs. And subconsciously, I agree.
Sometimes the only way through it is through it.
I take a baby hit. And now I see green trees. Yoda I am. With me walk, please.
Stoned I am. I forgot the most important part, the cleaning supplies. I fucked up. I knew I'd forget something.
That's okay. There's multiple places to get them.
Well, the Q-tips I have are especially for this, so they're thicker.
Oh, the bead that's in there. I was like, what is crackling? Something's happening.
No, I put a little bit of distilled water on here to help clean.
Oh, no, I know, but there's the little glass bead in there. It was rolling around and I could hear it, and I was like, what is that?
Sorry.
Drugs.
Not hugs. Get away from me.
True. JK, I'll take hugs. I like hugs. Hugs are nice.
With drugs, they're very nice.
True. ASMR breathing.
Little struggle stuff. It sounds just like that.
You know what, dude? Stalkers get off on that. They just watch her sleep. I love the way she breathes.
You ever had a stalker?
No, thank God.
Interesting. You ever had a secret admirer? Or, like, when you were younger in high school?
You know what? If I did have one, they were really good because I never found out.
They never, like, came out to you, like, I love you.
Well, some chicks that I admired eventually did come out.
Big L's. You're like, usually after they found out I was interested.
True. Like, damn.
Regret.
I'll cry silently later. It's okay.
I was thinking I'm going to have to move my car so I don't feel like a jackass. Because I didn't realize how.
Look, you had an opportunity earlier. If you move it now, then there's just an open space and no one's parking in it.
No. Just pulling forward so somebody can park behind you.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even if you move it now, ain't nobody moving there later.
Oh, really? Nobody parks there? Really? Interesting. That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Unless
there's a party.
they end up bringing people over. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have pointed, but whatever. Don't matter.
Nobody knows.
Facts.
Just point everywhere.
But yeah, unless more people come, that space will not be used. But the people that use it would be us.
Bro, parking on my street is a premium.
Fucking for Ruben too. Dropped his ass off the other day and I was like, Jesus, bro. You're just lined up on the street. And he goes, you should see it during sweeping. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, they're just on the lawn. I was like, huh, sick. So it's the same, just on their lawn. And he's like, yep. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Why?
Can't tell you. Same in Long Beach, though.
FBI's coming.
Facts. Oh, no, we was giving me PTSD. But yeah, Long Beach is the same.
That means you need more drugs, right?
Kind of true, kind of not true. I guess it depends on who you are. But on my street, they literally double park and they'll just leave their emergencies on all night. So parked on the sidewalk, like on the curb. Somebody's car they know, park right next to it. Emergencies. They leave it there all night because they know they're gonna leave early the next day.
Fuck. And
Yeah.
They're just fine with it. Everyone's fine with it.
No one says anything, so everyone can do it. It seems like an unspoken rule because technically in our building there is a 10 p.m. Noise curfew. But weekends come around, you're down the street from the bars, you're walking home with friends, you're walking home alone, whatever the case may be, you're loud. People have arguments. Nobody says anything because when somebody says something, then everyone says something. So
Sure.
It's kind of an unwritten rule. If you can make noise, then so can I.
Makes sense.
It's like what were we saying earlier? Like if somebody makes a joke and then you make a joke back, but then they're like, "Oh, you can't fucking make jokes with me." You're like, you opened with a joke, so what the fuck? Like, why can you be loud but I can't? That doesn't make sense. So
fair.
if we're all gonna be loud, we're all gonna be loud.
Yeah.
If we're all gonna be fucking quiet, then let's all stay quiet. So
I don't want to.
yeah, that's why there's the unwritten rule. I don't give a fuck. Be loud. I know it's not gonna be every week. If it is, I'll find you and I'll be like, "Hey, are you okay?" Because you're the only person that comes back like this.
Every
fucking
night.
weekend. Every
single
fucking
weekend,
bro. But no, thankfully it
wild.
wasn't. The first weekend it was popping. Shit was happening. Like building neighbors were going at it. That's when I found out that our spot came with real live reality entertainment.
What is it, World Star?
World Star. Yeah, it came with a live subscription to World Star. Bro, between the hours of 10 to 2 a.m., there's a good chance you can catch some people arguing in the street.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You
It's a good chance.
pop some earplugs in, I guess.
Thankfully, I don't hear anything from the streets. Alex does. I hear things from the hallway.
Ooh.
Alex does not. So we get a flip. Because there's some dude that likes to rev a motorcycle at like 4:30 in the morning that bugs Alex. Bugs him. He doesn't know who it is. And he's never seen the bike.
Oh, it's just the echo.
He can hear it. He's driven around just to see, and he's like, I don't see bikes really parked anywhere. And I'm like, don't know what to tell you, brother. Sucks to suck, I guess.
Insane.
Like I get domestic disputes sometimes and happy giggles, but I don't get no car, so I'm chilling. We can't complain.
I guess that is better than cars. Bro, there's I think it must be like a Camaro, but I think it's modified, so it's loud as fuck. Sets off car alarms.
Bro.
Every night at like 6 p.m. and then like 9 p.m.
Sick.
And then again at like 6 in the morning.
Put the mic closer.
6 in the morning.
That's wild.
It sucks.
My little sister's boyfriend has
I didn't realize how far it was.
beefy fucking exhaust. He's turned it on the other day when we were here, and we were like, what the fuck is that?
You're like, oh, you're one of those guys.
Bro, his car is actually fast. I think it's fucking Cadillac CTS something V. I think he has a V8. I think
They're getting friendly now.
they are. If it's not a V8, it's a V6. But I know his shit's fast.
That's chunky.
It's nice. Yeah, he has the sport version of his car. It's a nice car. They like Chryslers and Cadillacs. Fucking bougie asses. It's funny. I don't put it past them. And there's me. Fucking chipped away paint. Dent. I love that thing. It's great.
Got your exposed air ducts.
Fuck yeah. In the cab. My AC. Let's go.
I think something fell off your truck on our side quest today as well. Scared the shit
There
out
was
of
a
us.
thud. I have no idea what it was. Everything ran fine. Handled well. Gauge is good. I am taking it to the mechanic this coming week, though. Needs oil.
Oh, yeah, you were saying burning oil. What is that? What does it need? Like a head gasket rebuild or some shit like that?
I don't entirely know because he didn't pull off the head gasket. We just know that there's a misfire in cylinder 7, and that's why my check engine light is on.
Ooh, I wonder if it's like the actual engine housing is cracked.
I don't think so because there's no loss of compression.
There's no like ticking, no loss. Yeah, loss of
No sound, no nothing.
Weird.
So what we're thinking is the seal for the valve is a little bit warped. Or the valve itself is a little bit warped because when I got it, the engine was very low miles, but it had sat for a while. Mm-hmm. It was at 94,000 miles when I got it, I believe. And it's a 1999. It's an old truck.
Yeah.
Low miles.
That truck is an adult.
Mm-hmm. 5.9 V8.
Almost as old as you, actually.
Almost. So my first car was a 1996 Mazda 626. Fantastic car. I loved that thing. It was front wheel drive, 5-speed manual transmission, 4-cylinder. Loved it. It was dope. That's what I learned to drive stick in. That's also what I learned to pop clutch and going forward and in reverse. What I didn't learn to do in that car was transmission brake. Didn't learn to do that, and I didn't learn to drift. I learned to do both of those things in my truck. I had a Dodge Dakota. That was a V6. I don't know the points on that one, but I know it was the sport version of that truck. That was a 2-seater little cab with a dope speaker system. That was also a 5-speed manual. That shit was sick. I would do burnouts in that thing, and I would drift. I would drift on freeway on-ramps. I was that fucking guy.
Little Dodge Dakota.
Dude, it was matte black with silver rims.
Oh,
tinted my fucking windows myself. Oh, that shit went hard, bro. It went so hard. I fucking loved it.
That's funny. How long ago was that?
I had that truck not very long, unfortunately. I think like October of 2016. Yeah, October of 2016 to July, June-ish or June, July-ish, my bad. I think more like mid to late July. Sold that because I got hit going through an intersection. On my tail end, somebody ran a red light. I was going through the yellow.
Slapped your booty?
Yeah, he hit my tail end. But he hit it so good, I guess, that it kind of yanked the transmission from the engine, so I had a leak right there.
Interesting.
Yeah. And here it was going to cost me $3,000 to fix it. Sold it for $1,000.
Not bad.
I was like, this shit's costing me 2 liters of oil a week. Plus gas. I was spending $600. Well, oil included.
Oh, did you want more?
No, I'm good. Oil included with gas and insurance. I was spending like $950 a month to drive 3 miles one way. So 6 miles every day for work. So I'm done. I'm selling this. I'm going to ride my bike. Sold it for $1,000. person I sold it to took it to Mexico, got it fixed for $800. I was like, I wish I would have fucking thought of that. So I had no car for a while. Drove my mom's car while I would ride my bike. And then in that following October, I bought Cherry, which was the Rebel. And then I had that
For 5 years, you said?
5 years. Or like just shy, but I count it.
Close enough to be 5.
30 days away. I'm taking it. If you want to be technical, cool.
Tell that to the judge.
Yeah.
She was 30 days away, I swear.
My buddy Victor says 17 gets you 20, so apparently that's what they tell you in the military when you start working as a recruiter, because you're always around 17-year-old girls that are enlisting, and then you're a man of status, like you're a fucking sergeant or a something or whatever, right? So they're like, oh my god. And then jail.
Believe it or not, straight to jail. Straight to jail.
That was actually your final test.
Horny jail.
You weren't hired yet.
What?
Imagine that's how you have to pass the interview. That's final interview. After they make you sign paperwork and documentation, you just skipped one line that says, you have one more interview. It doesn't say what, it just says you have one more. And then she comes in, she's dressed up all skimpy. She's like somebody's fucking daughter. I want to enlist, Daddy. What? Right here, like, hey, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, but you're only 30 days away. I can give you a better life. And then it's like, everybody else comes in. Like, we can't hire you, good sir. Sorry, pal. You just failed your final interview, buddy. Like, well, I thought I was all right. Oh, look, right here, the line says, one more interview. Like, I read. Yep, we know you look like the type. God damn it.
What type is that, Eric?
What type that can't read? Lots of people can't read.
I can barely read.
Dude. I can barely spell, so.
You spelled podcast wrong.
I sure did. I put bold.
Bold?
Yeah, it's bold. That's a long O. Fucked up.
Oh, what?
Long O.
Long.
When there's space like that, it means oh, you know.
Does it really?
No. Imagine it was like one of the little chicas.
You could have tricked me.
I could have.
You should have. That would have been great.
I'm a generous god.
Is that oh, okay? I trust you. So good. Those worms are bomb.
Oh, all the candy is good. I love candy. I'm a whore for candy.
I will get on my knees.
No Diddy.
For candy. What?
No Diddy. We're good. Nice and cleared. That's a little secret inside for you and I now, by the way. I'm not gonna go back and make all of those.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
I'm not doing that. I will do for the one song. I will do that, but I won't bong everyone.
I know.
So now only doing that. That's a little secret time right there.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, I'm just reacting to nothing in the video. Took 600 millis, became schizophrenic.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Each podcast has like its own little special thing that happens. I'm not gonna lie.
How so?
So, Victor brought Moscato because he wanted to have something that he could drink. I had other other examples, and then it fucking straight blanked. There's like
I saw that train leave the station.
Yep. I got one of them. Me and Jeff. Well, now it'll be known, but the intro to Pianos in Paris is very long. I listened back to it and I was like, this is rough to get through. And I knew that editing it. But
rough in a bad way.
It's just slow, like nothing's happening. Yeah. But it's because we're figuring out, like, oh, we got to put headphones on this so that we can hear things back to record in, but everything was already, like, recording and going, and we didn't think about certain things, and I had already, like, cheers, welcome, fucking whatever. Fucking whatever. The intro, I did the intro. Welcome to the studio, right? We started. And I tell him, I go, all right, we're live, buddy. And then he brings the mic over and he goes, hello, world. And it's so genuine. And I just personally love that moment so much that I wanted to keep it in there. But it didn't make sense contextually to put it in there, chop the section, and then go fucking cheers again. All right, that's all going to be pre-show stuff now. It didn't make sense to me. I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving everything in there because I like that part and it makes sense with the whole context
it's
to
the
me.
Payoff.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm leaving that. So like that's its own little fucking nugget. That's this nugget. Sponsored by McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bro.
I'm loving it. Oh, that'd be great. Just sit here with nuggies. I'm down. That'd be
Fries.
a good time. I'm down. And a McFlurry. I want a McFlurry. There's a really good chance of me getting nuggies, fries, and a McFlurry. There's like a
large Coke.
Probably like a cool 110% chance.
Large Coke.
Do I have Coke at home? I have Coke at home. I have vanilla Coke at home, so I'm chilling. I'm Gucci. But yeah, that sounds dankers.
Just stoner food.
It is 100%. What? Oh, so my buddy Joe, the podcast that we had yesterday, episode 8 comes out before this. Love him. He's great. Just so happened that our buddy Ray, the one that we did the jerseys for, was going to be driving into town to pick them up instead of us shipping them out. Just so happens to be on the day that Joe and I reschedule our original podcast date without knowing that Ray was going to come down. Jeffrey comes and picks up his laptop. I said, Jeff, what are you doing later?
I remember.
He said, nothing. I said, bet. We're kicking it. Me, Joe, Ray. I'm there. Cool. I didn't tell Joe any of that shit went down. Joe was here, and I was like, I have a surprise. And he goes, what? I was like, these guys are showing up. He was like, no fucking way. They were all in Drumline together. That's how I met them.
Okay.
And it's been... So Ray lives up north in Modesto. So I guess like Central California, still up north.
Pretty far.
Jeffrey lives in the area, but Jeff and Joe don't see each other often, but they're good friends. So it was a nice surprise. Mm-hmm. So they were on pod, and then as they needed to, they dipped out. So that was like a little fucking thing. And then Joe goes, can you please name it the Joe Rajan Experience? And I was like, yes, I will definitely name it the Joe Rajan Experience.
It's so good.
His name is Joseph Rajan. It's perfect. So that one's fun. But yeah, so each one has like its own little like sparkle to it. And it keeps on, they keep fluttering by.
I think they like the hair.
I don't know what the fuck they like. It's like women.
It's not us.
That's true. So I started this podcast so I could hang out with my friends. Because I don't know how to talk to women.
The real reason people start podcasts.
True. I need to get really good at conversing so that I can get a girlfriend. So I'm just going to practice in front of the world.
I just thought how funny it is how you can become like an expert like on any subject if you just are around it often enough and you talk about it enough.
Yeah.
It's
That's how I learned about motherboards.
We need to just start reviewing OnlyFans content. Start models and shit.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. The other day,
These are the best models to subscribe to. Top 5 list.
Research page.
Yeah.
We've done extensive
ratings
research.
and shit.
What is it when
This is the only way I can talk to women.
Surveyed 100 men, showed them pictures of the girls on the charts, and these are the numbers that we pulled. These are the states and cities that we went to. That'd be really good statistics. Then you could see, you find a really good average of the United States, or you'd find that people like different things in different regions. Which is probably the case.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm going to have that in my nightmares.
I'm gonna rewrite it for you. There you go. For the camera, I did the Jaws theme song with a special edition at the end.
Is that what you would call it? A special? I would call it a special.
Yes.
Expedition.
I will go no deeper on this topic.
Oh, no.
A spadussy?
No.
Oh, okay. Thought we were onto something. I guess I'm wrong.
Sounds like you were trying to get into something. Your eyes are very red again.
No, they're not. You're a liar. My eyes are red always. I'm just tired. No.
I have taken your power.
You put your nuts on my drum set.
That is not what I was expecting. You put your nuts on my drum pad.
Shit's funny.
It looks the same to them. They
They
can't even
that's what
tell.
I thought right now. That's what I did. I want to play you something.
just make it very obviously not line up. Like Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars.
No, I'll leave it, up to interpretation. That's the beauty about art, you play them something and it tickles their fancy, goes inside their deepest of thoughts and lets them think whatever they want to think it be.
Subtitles flash up on screen that just say insert music here. I forgot to remove it.
That's funny. Insert music. That's really funny. That's funny. That's funny. What's funny? What's funny? Shout out to Bo Burnham. I'm indifferent about which one I want to grab.
Yes.
Apparently this candy came from Ross.
What?
Shout out to Ross.
Like from Ross Geller from France? That's pretty wild.
So Warhammer.
No, I do not. No. It's like throws headphones at you.
Now I'm curious to see what happens with the One Piece. There's a good chance he pulls all the way through.
You think so?
Oh, I believe in his One Piece.
He's gonna be adherent to his. What did he say? He's gonna make a PowerPoint.
He did say he was going to make a PowerPoint.
I mean, I believe in him. I wonder if he's actually working on it though, or if he's gonna be like me. I hope he actually works on it.
I guess we'll see.
Cause God damn, dude! I heard it in my head, bro. I still heard it. What the fuck? I've been conditioned. Fucking dog.
What you don't know is every time I've been bonging, you've been eating candy.
Okay, Jim.
I didn't do that, but imagine if I did. What a diabolical plan.
Why is my mouth suddenly
watering?
dry?
Oh.
My throat feels dry.
Yeah, something will change, but only if I touch something else first. Watch that. Ready? Change? No change no more. Change? No change no more. Change? No change no more. Change? Change. Don't know. Maybe no ding butter.
What are these buttons for? The zone and the group.
I don't know. My DJ and your DJ, where you at? Wiggy.
It was all just in our imagination.
Huh?
None of these sounds are real.
I mean, was it on? Was it ever really on?
The call is coming from inside the house.
Gasp.
They need to make an edible version of these.
Oh, that would be too good.
That would be devious.
It
No.
would.
I still heard it and I hate it. Have I gone to... Oh, no, there it is. It's too much power.
Oh, what is it? Let's see, Attack of the Nerds.
It's what?
Attack of the Nerds? Or Revenge of the Nerds?
Oh,
No. It's a pretty funny movie.
I don't remember it.
The nerds, it's very fucking old, but the nerds at a college university retaliate against the jocks.
I remember vaguely, but not the specifics.
Same. I just know there was very funny moments. I know the nerds found a way to put cameras in the ceiling or some shit like that to watch the girls. I thought that was really funny. Problems. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always.
I fuck with it.
You know what's wild? That meme is low-key a truth, bro. Because Nigerians are not the most agreeable sometimes.
You have broken the contract.
Violated.
Violated the contract.
Which is such an odd
What? You're like, what
word
contract?
to use. Well, just the word violate. I am violating nothing. You watch yourself. You violating me with your words, good sir, undressing me with your eyes.
Without asking. What?
It's the best type of consent. No consent. That's a joke for all intensive and law purposes. If it's a bad one, I apologize. I don't know. Moving forward. Yeah, shit's funny. Nigerians, great people. They're really nice. They are really nice. When they're not upset, they're very nice. But to be fair, that's most people.
I was saying that's... No.
Anytime something good happens.
Anytime, yeah. Anytime something. Just anytime you need to do anything. It's a sharp? Or a flat?
Yes, it is a sharp because it's up. Down would be flat. So, natural, sharp, flat. Flat, low. That's how I remembered. And then sharp is a point, so it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually how most horror themes and music is made, with a lot of sharps and flats and combining keys that shouldn't be put together. Let's see, like
it's called.
probably
Was
this.
it like discordant music? Or
Nope,
something
that's
like
actually really pretty.
Play them one at a time.
Dissonant.
It's like sleepy time.
Well, and then if I add this, oh my bad. Wait. See, this is what I don't know. Is so from here, I know what I should go down to. This is what I want. Just like a step down, I think. And I just want it. But I don't know where I would end up falling because I don't know my scales to get the sound that I want. Like, that's decent, but let's see. Let's come back. It's all right.
That's it right there, I think. It's the same preset?
No, it's through GarageBand, so it's just the instrument that I'm playing currently.
It's been the same one the whole time?
Yes.
Just going up and down octaves?
Correct.
Mm.
Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change it. What do you want? Give me a feeling. Give me a feeling. This is a one of a kind music experience for you. Apologize, audience. You got the unfinished.
You want to give me a curveball here?
Oh.
Feeling of Sonder.
Sonder. Can I have the definition and origin, please? Can you use it in a sentence if possible?
Or what if I had Wi-Fi?
God damn it.
No, here, I got you.
For car talks, for first time somebody asks you to look something, because I'm going to tell them, like, you're going to be able to look something, like, you can ask him, he'll look something up. And they'll be like, all right. The first time.
I got Wi-Fi.
No, just be like, I would if I got Wi-Fi. Just something. Like, throw him fucking off, like, if you can't do it. I don't know. Fuck with them. I think it would be funny. Sonder is, like, kind of sad.
It's a noun. It's the feeling one has on realizing that every other individual one sees has a life as full and real as one's own, in which they are the central character and others, including oneself, have secondary or insignificant roles.
That was a little airy, but
Sounds about right.
Just, like, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just run with that sound.
Sounds about correct though.
I felt it needed to have some like growing. Boop. Some like growing essence. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Let me find myself a nice little. What's fun is
Nice little nugget.
bass synths are always fun to me.
Bass synth, like a monosynth.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so funny. That's
That-
exactly the sound you made.
Bass. Yeah, it's generally you'd play it like a monosynth. So not really using chords.
But I like to play it in chords.
Still sounds good in the higher octaves. But yeah, the lower, juicier tones are like you want to play like a monosynth. Like one note at a time. If you're using it for like bass.
Yeah, to make like an actual bass line. Like boom, 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 boom.
Hit the mod wheel.
I've noticed it hasn't been doing much with certain things.
Maybe because you were messing with stuff. You changed some sort of setting. When we were pressing buttons and stuff.
I don't think so.
No.
I think it's just certain instruments allow
Interesting. Modulation.
For, yeah. Yes. I didn't even change anything on you. Interesting. Yeah, see. It'd be better this way.
Lefty no lotion?
True, I need lotion. Oh, that's what the fucking the plotter sounds like. Actually, hold on.
I feel like the gnats now have their own.
True. Gnats, what does it smell like in here?
I was gonna say like a soundtrack, but now yeah, I can do their
Shit.
voice.
I feel like dude, you know what's crazy? You could probably use a keyboard as a prop in a movie for like a spaceship control panel. Just you paint over all this stuff, you have lots of buttons, figure out a way to make these look like their own individual sections, and then he's flying like this.
Don't fart at me, sir. I think that's a good place to call it. We've literally just
fuck
evolved into us
Well,
hallucinating with sound.
That's true. That is true. Okay, if this is it, this is how we end it. I have a question for you.
Yes.
During your time on this earth, what's something that you've learned that has helped you live a better life?
Something I've learned that's helped me live a better life.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would say the one thing, and something I still struggle to master, but is to, it sounds silly, but just take a second or two to think before you talk, you speak. Make sure you've heard what's been said.
It's a good one. It is a good one.
And it's something that takes, I feel like, a lifetime to actually master.
Oh, yeah. It's always changing because language changes too.
Not just that, but I feel like as an animal ourselves, we have a tendency to just react.
Mm-hmm. Straight off instinct, which you're accustomed to.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I like it. It's been fun. It did almost get uncomfortable. It was almost uncomfortable there for a second. Not gonna lie. That shit was rough when I was half open.
Dude.
It's a good time. We'll do it again. Jeebus.
It's Ruben's turn, though.
True.
And then he can tell us about One Piece.
Shit.
We'll just make sure he has a
That's
bucket.
wild. That's fair. You can give him a bucket. Wild. Okay. Sounds good. This was fun.
Well, it was
Let's do another one.
fun, sir.
Thank you.
Double boop.
Double boop. I like it. Good night, everybody.